All right, we are live. Hey, RTF is already here at the stage. Let's go.
Sorry. What's
Good.
up?
How we usually do this? Like that? Like this? I don't know.
I'm cool with how you want it.
We'll do
That's
it
kind of a
all.
little bit better.
Got my green screens. There we go. Little hodgepodgey.
Yeah. Are we live on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube. Well, yeah, let me check. I'm supposed to be. Like,
Make sure
it's
you
not
double
as
check.
forgiving as Restream. Okay, says we're live. Okay, that's working. Oops. Okay. Looks like it's lagging a
Wow, I
bit.
like your setup, man.
That's just a green screen. Add
Yo,
AI make that.
okay.
Like Gemini, make me a podcast background. Like, there you go. Where's the thing? All right, gotta bring the live chat up. There's somewhere else. Comments. Okay, comments.
Somebody else joining us?
I don't think so. I said rob the link just in case, but it's
Oh,
late.
okay.
So it's Friday. He says it's cool to send him a link on Friday or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So you're playing the music there on Twitch?
Yeah. I haven't done that a lot. I mean, I haven't done it a whole lot this time around because I was just chilling. I was really, really super busy with stuff at work and putting in like 10, 12 hour days.
Yeah, we got busy at work this week. It was lame.
If
I did
you
not
get busy,
subscribe. I'm like, no,
wow.
you're busy. The day goes by faster. It's like, no, it doesn't.
No, it
Just a
goes by
crappier
more
day.
frustrating
Yeah, just a
because all
crappier day.
you want to do is roll out of there, especially when you're doing something that is out of the norm. Then it's kind of like you're irritated.
Yeah, it's like, man, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah,
Because yeah, it's out of the norm. Like that's usually kind of smooth sailing, kind of.
yeah. And some of that stuff is what's the word, like self-inflicting, but it's not even really self-inflicting by yourself and everything else, but somebody decided without asking you to lend you out to help others.
Right?
And I'm going like this, no. I was doing something and replacing systems, and one of the systems, like, we had to wait until get a another part. But
Right?
then somebody was talking about take it out of another computer and everything else, which we
Mm,
have an older, way older computer to try to put it into a newer computer. And I'm going like, I'm trying to tell them that I don't believe this is going to work.
right? Square peg into a circle.
Well, because the
A circle into
part
square.
is like 10 years old.
I
And
guess
I'm
if it's
going like,
broken though, why not? Because it might work.
well, the problem is that the part was made for a different type of motherboard, different type of connections.
You know, it's not
So
10 years old. And put like an
I don't
HDMI into a
know.
DVI slot.
It's kind of like I don't know.
But anyway, you seen any movies? You can actually get to the movies. I don't.
I saw the new Spider-Man movie.
That looked good.
It's really good. It is
Yeah.
really good. Good, very, very good story. Interesting take whether it is. It doesn't like shut the door on uh Tom Holland Spider-Man, but he said the door is shut. Like he wishes that the next Spider-Man would be like Miles Morales or something. I think
Well, he might
he
die in
done it
Doomsday.
for
They may kill him in Doomsday.
7 movies. I don't, is he going to be in Doomsday?
He may, because like if that's what he's talking
When
about,
did that come out rather soon, doesn't it?
that's around December.
Okay.
Looks
And
good
I
though.
did see the Odyssey. and I enjoyed it. It was like, okay. It was really, really, really loud.
Yeah.
Like, he did that on purpose. I had to have my noise counseling. I
Right.
lucky I had them because it was painfully loud. But I enjoyed it, it was like I know the story really well from having seen it. The best version of the Odyssey by far is "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
Yeah, I know it's based off that. Like, that's interesting. That was a good movie though.
Yeah, I remember reading it as a, teen,
Yeah,
because it
it's
was required reading, and I
like a
really
whole.
like Greek mythology. Then I saw the old, Ulysses movie from from the '60s, I wanna say, or '50s, and then, of course, they had done it multiple times, going up against Cyclops, the Sirens,
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards, so
We'll
the
probably see,
Trojan
we'll
horse.
probably see what Jason the Argonauts soon.
Yeah, kinda. So
It's hard to beat that classic because that's like what you go to with stop animation.
yeah,
Usually a
yeah.
bad movie.
But you know what? One of the things about it is as we get older, is the movies are not made for us. They made for a whole bunch of brand new teens and 20s,
Yeah, they should be.
which is fine. We always can go back and unlike what we had when we're younger, they have VHS, DVDs, Blu-ray, stream. They have
Right.
all
Stream
sorts
whatever.
of avenues to be able to see the old stuff. For us, it was kind of like felt like a brand new movie.
Yeah, or wait like a year to get
Yeah.
HBO.
Or you wait 20 years and you're going like got better technology, things advance. For example, in the 50s, I want to say they had did The Thing, and it was a rubber suit.
Yeah.
It was the guy James Arness from Gunsmoke was in
Oh,
the
right.
suit. But then in the 80s, they did The Thing
Yeah,
and
practical effects.
practical effects and stuff like that. But they decided to make it like really more moody and everything else. But it was like the one everybody who's seen The Thing in the 80s, even nowadays, will sit there and say that it's a superior film.
Yeah, because it's like extremely suspenseful.
Yeah.
And then like
And
there's
you're going like
payoff. There's payoff.
the
Like,
payoff is great.
yeah.
Like you just want to go on like I'm out of here. And then and then you get to the ending, you're going like
Right. Okay, maybe not payoff there, but there's payoff throughout the
it
movie.
is to a
More
certain
the
extent
suspense.
because it's one of those that's going like, I don't know you, you
Yeah, it's
don't
one
know
of them.
me.
It's one of them. Yeah.
So we're just gonna sit here and freeze and what's what.
That's
And
what.
then I saw Project Hail Mary streaming. I really enjoyed it.
What's that about?
Ryan Gosling is sent into space
Oh, yeah, yeah,
to
I do know now. Yep.
to save the earth, basically,
Yeah,
to
Armageddon
find something
type
to
stuff.
save the sun.
What was that fun one where they flew into the sun? Solar
Solaris.
Polaris. Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
No, it was a Russian movie of the same name. So they based it. I saw the Russian movie in Russian class years
Yeah.
ago. So when that came out, it's kind of like that one's very long and moody and just it's not very good.
No. He's gonna be Ghost Rider, is that right?
What's who?
Ryan Gosling? I've heard that rumor. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I heard the rumor.
And
Yeah.
then
He would make a good Ghost
that wouldn't
Rider.
make any sense to me.
I don't see why not. Johnny
It
Blaze.
just doesn't seem like he should go into that field of superhero, whatever it is,
You see
I
that
can see
MCU
them
money.
bringing in somebody completely different in.
That MCU money.
I guess so, but
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much who Johnny Blaze is because once he turns into Ghost Rider, he doesn't look like the actor anymore anyway. He doesn't sound like
right.
the actor.
But it would be really hard for me. I mean, I didn't see the second Ghost Rider. I only saw the
It was
first one.
better than the first.
It
Not by
is?
much. Yeah, it's more Ghost
Really?
Rider-y, I guess. He's over the top Nicolas Cage. It felt like they had a little more
Wow.
freedom in it. Um, yeah,
Does it have
I
Eva
enjoyed it.
Mendes in it?
No, I don't think it does.
Then it
I
can't be
only saw it
better.
once, so it can't. Well, yeah, you might be right, but it was entertaining. I remember it being entertaining because it was
Oh,
like,
okay.
he was doing like Drive Angry, and like I think that came around the same time. There
Yeah.
was some fun Nicolas Cage movies, except for that one he used to show where we worked at. I couldn't stand that one guy.
Huh?
He's like the apprentice, like the wizard apprentice, like short black
Oh.
hair. It
Oh
was all of
yeah.
them. We had to watch. It was terrible. The Witch.
You
I don't
said
know.
the Nicolas Cage something apprentice.
Yeah, it was like in medieval times. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really
yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. It was a very forgetful. It was like a Temu version of something they were copying.
Yeah, it
I
was
can't
bad.
remember. It's kind of hard to.
You got so many movies. Like I don't know which one it is. But the other guy sucked so bad it made it worse. Let me
Yeah.
look here. Had to be like early 2000s. He makes like two movies a year. Jeez.
You know what? You know, this is a funny thing to me. I'm gonna try to find. Uh,
Season of the Witch.
oh, that movie,
Yeah, I don't like that movie at all. That was terrible. No, not Season of the Witch. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's what it was.
Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who is the other guy that I can't stand? Jay Bartrell, Toby. I don't know. It was the other main lead in it. I can't remember his name.
That was a
Anyway,
2010 film.
terrible,
Huh?
terrible, terrible movie.
Oh, Jay Baruchel,
Yeah, yeah, that guy. That's what it is. Yeah.
the guy that was in This Is the End.
Yep. Yep.
No, not This Is the End. Yeah, This Is the End.
He was in
He's
there.
kind of
Yeah.
had that. Oh, he was in that movie. Like he, God, what was that? I mean, because he's the voice Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I've ever seen one of those movies all the way through. They seem okay. I don't know. I
I
was like his voice
seen
gets on my nerves.
they're good. He's a good voice actor.
I think so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like his face.
In the How You Train Your Dragon series, he is maybe appear. He's in his the movie called She's Out of My League. That was a movie I saw going like,
She is.
that's a stretch.
Is it?
He hasn't been
Yeah.
in a whole lot of movies. It's wild.
Yeah. I mean, he got his money, got out.
It is wow. What he's been up wild. Oh,
Did we ever do top 5 Spider-Man villains?
I don't know. We did. I feels like we
I feel
did,
like
but
we
we
did.
can.
I know we did Batman. I know we did that. I don't think we did
Because I
Spider-Man.
feel like for me, let's go top 5 right off the top.
All right, top 5. Um, Spider-Man's main villains out of his rogue gallery at 5. I'll put Mysterio.
Mysterio of 5. For me, number
Um,
5
yeah,
would be Lizard.
yeah, it was between those two.
Yeah,
It was
because it's kind of like,
a little bit of a
turns
lameness factor
into
to both of
Lizard.
them.
Hmm?
Because there's a little bit of a lameness factor to both of them, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you sitting there think, because it was between Hero or Sandman, but Lizard.
Yeah, because Sandman could live a normal life if he really wanted to, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
even Lizard could live it, but you know what? The whole idea was like I don't know if he kept turning into a lizard
yeah,
every
I
time he
think
drank the formula, or he was just always a lizard once he drank the formula.
oh, he just got stuck that way back in the
Oh
day.
yeah,
It's been a long time.
yeah,
But
it's been a while.
yeah, who you got number 4?
Number 4 would be Sandman, baby.
Hey man,
Yeah. I mean,
I guess I
I
put
don't
Doc
know.
Ock.
Just what's that?
I think I put Doc Ock because I was
I
a big
got
fan.
at number 4.
I never liked Doc Ock.
Wow.
Stupid bowl cut. I just never liked him.
Wow.
He's really
Doc
out of shape back in the comics. He's still terrible looking.
Doc Ock would be mine like
He's up there, huh?
number 2 at least.
Yeah, so he's my number four.
Because in the animated series,
No,
I always
pretty
see
good.
him a lot fighting,
Well, no,
and he's very
that's still lame.
difficult, smart, the tentacles.
Yeah, well, he has that virgin strength.
Yeah.
So okay. That's my number four. You got Sandman. I got Doc Ock. We're on number three.
My number 3,
What do you got?
who your number 3 would be?
Three gonna be. Oh, see, I gotta leave one out.
I know.
I was gonna say Hobgoblin, but I
Mm,
always liked Electro, the actual Electro character,
yeah.
uh,
Not Jamie Foxx
not
Electro.
Jamie Foxx Electro. I gotta throw Electro in there because I've always liked him.
There's so
He
many
got
good villains and everything else.
yeah, but I have to leave
Uh,
Hobgoblin out now. But
Number
yeah, I'll
3
do
for
Electro.
me, Electro.
Yeah,
That's a that's a good pick. I'm thinking about all the time. He was a very difficult, can shoot, boats
yeah.
out of his hands.
In the 80s, 90s, later on, he got powered up to like a way more powerful villain than he was like early 80s. Where he was just like a bank robber kind of guy. So he got souped up, which was cool. Yeah, I always liked Electro. It's a cool power.
Yeah. So number 3 with me would be Mysterio.
He's up that high, yeah.
Yeah. The
Illusions,
animated Mysterio,
Fishbowl.
not the whatever it was. Mysterio's had powers.
I mean, he gives a hard time for sure.
You know what? The funny thing about it is, like in the animated series and everything else, you never saw a face. He was just a foggy in the bowl.
Yep, the fishbowl. Number two, where I had to swap out somebody. Number two, I was gonna
You
put.
already know mine is Doc Ock.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. I was gonna go Hobgoblin at 3, but I gave it to Electro because number 2 is going to be Green Goblin.
Okay.
Not the Hobgoblin, which I like a lot, but Green Goblins is more of a Spider-Man. I guess they're big Spider-Man villains. I feel like
Hmm.
Hobgoblins everywhere else can go everywhere. I don't know. Gonna go Green Goblin for classic number 2.
Yeah, that's a good number 2.
So you
Mine
just go
is
with
Doc Ock
Doc Ock, and then
because
number 1 is pretty much what it has to be. So,
is it Venom?
yeah, it's Venom. It's
Mine
Venom.
is Green Goblin.
Yeah, that makes sense. But Venom didn't make
The
your
only
list.
reason why I left Venom off altogether and everything else because he just seemed to be like a mm, I look at the people who are like trying to be villains and everything else. Venom just kind of exists
I mean,
as
eating brains is a bad
what's
guy
that?
thing to do. Eating brains is a bad guy thing to do.
Well,
But
eating brain, yeah, but
necessity,
he's is
survival.
it's kind of like having it's kind of like making an alligator as a bad person. It's an
Yeah,
alligator. It's going to do what an alligator is going to do.
like Killer Croc. Yeah, I mean, I see what you mean, but
But
that's like my
as
ultimate
far so
Joker.
Venom exists as a space entity goo that come from Spidey, supposedly.
Well, you can't really have Noah playing or whatever with all the symbiotes.
Yeah,
I didn't like
it's a
how much
symbi-
symbiote stuff happened, but I did
yeah.
like Venom, especially in the cartoon. He's cocky and you know,
But for
but
me, the reason why Green Goblin, man, flying around on the jet, the bombs, the whole he invented all that type of stuff, everything
super
that he
strength,
did, super
super
strength.
blasters. Yeah,
Yep.
he's more powerful than people think.
Yeah.
So, So was Spider-Man actually. They never quite ride him. Like if you punch somebody, he'd just be missed. But
Yeah.
yeah, Green Goblin's number two. Venom didn't make your list, but I can see why.
Yeah, because I don't really see them. Like, there's people I left off the list because this was all top of the head that I really didn't
Yeah,
think about.
yeah. There's Shocker,
Like
Iron
Rhino
People,
doesn't really count
Scorpion.
for anything.
Yeah, a lot of other ones like
Electro would have been on like on another time, maybe.
honorable
Maybe
mention.
I take Sandman off, put Electro on because Sandman doesn't really do anything, honestly.
Pour some water on him.
But he is a very difficult villain to defeat.
Yeah, that's true. And I thought he did a
Hello?
good job with.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you are.
can you hear me? Spider-Man 3. I thought the way that he did Sandman was fine.
They did a good job in they did a good job in the movies with Sandman. His how they how the sand
Yeah,
was moving about and everything else. One of the things that kind of always kind of little upset me with some of the decisions that they make, except for the Tom Holland one, is that they made these guys kind of sympathetic when they were straight up villains in the comics and stuff.
yeah. Vulture was a jerk. You know,
Except
Lizard was just trying.
for Lizard,
Yeah, except for
know,
Lizard, trying to.
it was
He
like
has a legit reason to do what he
Goblin
was
stuff.
doing.
I mean,
Well, Goblin was mentally crazy. He went mentally crazy. Hobgoblin was just a bad guy.
yeah.
Venom needs to
The
be
very
like little
first
Robert.
1967 Spider-Man movie, I mean,
What's up?
the very first 1967 Spider-Man animated series episode was Spidey going up against Lizard.
Oh, was it Lizard? Not Green Goblin, huh?
Yeah. It wasn't Goblin. It was Peter Parker went to an island where people were disappearing. It ends up where Lizard was capturing people and something of that nature. Or he went to the
Yeah,
sewers or something. But I just remember Lizard had captured him and then,
yeah. Those are rough animations. They're like 2 frames.
but the theme song is the best.
Yeah, they were good themes. Captain America had a good theme song. Hawks not so much. So they had a whole series: Fantastic Four, Hulk, Spider Man, and Cap.
Yep.
They all had those
Yep.
cartoons. So, and then later on, that was the '60s. Then DC made Super Friends late '70s, right?
Yeah. In the
Spider-Man
70s,
animated.
early 70s, mid
It was early
70s.
'70s.
Yeah,
Then
I watched that as a kid.
yeah, I knew it was '70s, and it got redone in the '80s for
Yeah.
Saturday morning. Be all inclusive. They put the Apache Chief in there,
Yeah.
Black Lightning or Black Vulcan, and I think the guy was a samurai. He was a samurai. Had a
Yeah.
tornado. Make it a tornado.
Apache Chief turned into a giant,
Yeah, yeah. So
but
good
they did
stuff.
have the Wonder Twins, so there you go.
Stupid Wonder Twins.
Who always
Lame
turned themselves into stupid stuff.
with Gleek, their comic relief
Yeah.
monkey. Stupid, dumb. Space Ghost had a monkey too, right? Then those twins have a monkey.
Yeah. They had Jan and
Jan and Jace.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Had their Robin masks on. Who knew that guy was going to be a talk show host later?
It was funny. It was very funny.
Me and my friend looked up Adult Swim's like programming these days. It's horrendous.
Oh yeah.
It only really has some Adult Swim kind of stuff like on Fridays. Seems like after 1, it has like Adventures of Superman, which I guess is a thing now. Robot Chicken, and like at 3 a.m. C Lab comes on, but like every other night of the week, it's like Family Guy,
Wow.
Rick and Morty, Family Guy, Rick and Morty, American Dad, American Dad, American Dad, American Dad, Rick and Morty.
Here's some information about Space Ghost. Space Ghost debut on CBS in September 1966.
56.
I was 4.
I don't even know what property he was. I mean, I guess
Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera. Yep. Okay. Because there's a comic book crossover with him and I think Green Lantern. Way, way later. That was like more recent. Hanna-Barbera. But they had cool heroes. They had the Herculoids. They had Space Ghost. Those guys were cool.
God, I used to love watching the Herculoids.
Yeah, me too, man. They were good. I felt they had some. The one guy that was on Space Ghost too. He had like the horns, Voltar, Motar, not Moltar, but
Oh,
he had the mask. He was a big dude, like barbarian dude.
there was
Hey, what's up?
Brack.
What's up, Bell? No, Brack was a Space Ghost guy too. He was guy was
There
like
was Zorak.
he was Zorx the Brand Mantis. But he was a Hanna Barbera guy. He was a big barbarian dude with like horns and like the Robin mask. Melodit 667. I guess I'm gonna stop it in. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed Hanna Barbera a lot. You didn't realize the animation was like so reused until later. Once you grew up, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
same frame over and over again. But it worked. Your imagination triggered,
Well,
and
you
you're
know what?
fine.
When they came out with Scooby Doo, they kept remaking it into other things. Like Speed Buggy was a Scooby Doo, and Jabberjaw was like,
Yeah, but, that Captain Caveman.
oh man,
Then they made like they had a teenager Flintstones. The kids grew up, right?
oh yeah,
Pebbles
that's right.
and Bam
Because
Bam grew
Pebbles
up
and Bam Bam
like high
became a
schoolers.
couple.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they had a lot.
I
Shaggy,
think
what's
Captain
up, Scooby
Caveman
Doo?
was tagged the first superhero or something,
No.
which makes sense because he's a caveman.
Oh, canon lore because he'd be around before everybody else.
Yeah.
I see what you're trying to do there.
Eh, I mean, I mean, before there was anybody else, I never heard of some of these other people. I'm looking at some of this stuff right now.
Hanna Barbera.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Caveman's crew was they were the Teen Angels.
Teen Angels. It's like a band.
It was the he ran with the three teenage girls.
Came in, knew what he was doing.
Oh, then this is when they try to. Oh my God, Dino Mutt. Ugh.
He was a Falcon's buddy, Blue Falcon.
Yeah, Blue Falcon.
Yeah. So later it became a bad term in the Air Force, right?
Yeah.
BF. We just call it the other thing,
Yeah.
buddy. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Blue Falcon and Dynamite. I always liked them. I had playing cards of them when I was a kid. I think it was a Go Fish game, but I always thought he was a cool looking superhero. I don't even know if Blue Falcon had any superpowers. I don't think he did. I think he was a gadget guy like Batman. So I don't
There
think
is
he
a
was.
new series that started on HBO. I heard positive things about it. I haven't watched it, called Lanterns.
Oh yeah,
So it
yeah.
got all the lanterns associated with it. But I don't like to watch I like lately these streaming are trying to turn into television by releasing one episode a week.
I just wait till it's all done.
That's what I'm doing.
I guess Reacher's on season 4. I only watched the first season. It was okay, but
Only seen the first season as well.
it
People
kind of
said the
seems like
second season was better, but
rinse repeat, kind of.
yeah.
Like I'm a tough guy, can do everything because I know everything from the military days. I'm like, okay,
Uh,
we get it.
look like Lantern got a very much older cast. I'm looking at the people who are. Is this animated or something? No, it's
No,
not.
and older cast. Lantern's gonna be sitting in the basement watching watching the space. Let me see, Lanterns.
Yeah, got the guy from Friday Night Live, the coach, as Hal Jordan.
2026. It's live action.
It's kind of hard. Ulrich Thompson as Sinestro. That's the guy from a really good show that I really like. But my God, this is, I don't know.
Doesn't look good, dude. 8 point
Oh
out,
man,
8
there.
out of 10 though. People like it. With 8,000 reviews. So that's
Yeah,
like
it got an 8 out of 10 and a 94% on Rotten Tomato, 8 out of 10 on IMDb. So,
maybe it's good. This screen coloring reminds me of Haven.
mm,
I'm watching the trailer on mute right now.
uh,
I do like good mystery like shows, even if they're far fetched. Not Twin Peaks, but the one that wasn't very good with Matt Damon. I watched that like all the way through.
which one?
It was with Matt Damon where that city got they marked off the city, they had to bury it, and like all the demons, not demon, like all the monsters were outside the city trying to get in, and like some of the kids were letting them in. What was it called? It wasn't very good, but I watched it. Not Matt Damon, not Matt Damon. The other guy, who's the one in Something About Mary? That actor,
Ben.
the other guy.
Oh,
Not Matt Damon.
Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon.
I was getting really confused. It's not unusual, but
Mm. Wayward Pines. That's what it was.
what's going on?
Yeah, Wayward Pines.
Oh yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Oh, you liked it? We were watching this, and sometimes it go off the rails. Like, just kill that little swarmy guy. But
Well,
yeah,
I mean, but then only
we
really
enjoyed
saw
it.
the first season. Yeah, so
Yeah, that was But yeah, I like. We enjoy shows like that. I haven't watched
I
anything
know
like
what
that in
you
a
really
while.
should watch. You should watch Velma.
Velma. No, I saw a little bit of that. No thanks.
The first, I only watched the first episode. I'm like, let me give this a chance, and it was brutally unfunny. It was brutal. It was cringe. It wasn't even cringy. It was
Is
worse
it?
than cringe
It must be because it has a 1.7 out of 10 rating on IMDb.
because I keep going in there and rating it down every time. No,
82,000 people were like, "I hate this." That's awesomely bad. That's some kind of achievement, I think.
that's what you got to be keeping. Velma, right? You said what?
1.7 out of 10. If you look at IMDb, I'm looking at it right now.
Ooh.
Wow, that's awesome. You have achieved something there. Nothing good, but something.
Oh,
So I can't. It's a disgrace.
wow.
Needs to be canceled immediately.
1.7.
One of the top 10 worst TV shows of all time. This was atrocious.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. That's
That's
crazy.
that is great. No wonder you can make it through. No one good.
I, you know, mm, you can't even hate watch that. You know what I mean?
It's not worth the pain, huh?
No, no, like some people going like, and I always been a little bit on the fence about watching something just to be to
Just hate
rip
on
it
it.
apart because it's just a waste of time.
Yeah, it's better stuff to watch.
primarily because you're going like I gotta. If I felt like a certain type of mood or a certain type of
Right.
way,
Do some night watching.
but then I'm not going to like really I don't really hate watch because I want to suggest myself to something. Like I'm not trying to have a miserable night.
Yeah, right. Let me waste my time 2 hours or an hour of my time.
Mm-mm.
I can talk
The
about
only
something else.
time I will watch something to make fun of and have fun of with other people. Like if we decided to watch something together, going like let's check this out. How
Yeah,
bad could it
yeah,
be?
yeah. If you go in knowing and you're doing like to have fun with somebody, that's more of a thing. I think like
Yeah.
Mystery Science 3000 kind of
You
deal.
know what was I don't even think I should mention this because the trailer for it was so horrendous. It was the most worst. It was one of it was just horrendous. But they made an animated Good Times for Netflix, and so you're going like, okay, let me check out the trailer and everything else, and it's one of the worst things. And everybody universally destroyed it. And then I think there was a couple of people watched the first episode thinking like it can't be that bad. Maybe they're trying to make a statement. They said no, 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 no. Ooh.
Hood Times, right? That was called.
Might as well.
No, Good Times was a trailer 2 years ago. That happened. No, I was on wrong thing. Hmm, Good.
I'm gonna see what is IMDb. It can't be. It gotta be. It gotta be at Thelma levels. I mean Velma level.
You would find it like good.
Good
The reality
times.
show.
Oh, black again. It got
2020.
4.3.
4.3.
Ow. God no. uh,
Like I'd rather watch a WNBA game.
that's saying something.
Well, now people are like, "Oh, I like the WNBA." Oh, shut up.
You know what? So a lady at work was giving me sister was giving me a hard time about like, hey, you know, you men are not doing the WNBA, and I told her to go listen to Bill Barr. Bill Barr will set you straight. I said because we watch the things that we like.
Yeah, you only watch this.
You're not. You're if you're complaining about the WNBA players not getting paid or people watching them, and I asked you some information like what are the teams' name? How many teams are there? You don't know.
Or what's your favorite team? I don't know.
Mm. I can at least name some players, former players,
I know Caitlin
current
Clark.
players.
I know Angel Reese. There's some
Caitlin Clark,
girls.
Angel Reed, Aja Wilson, Paige Brewster. Brewster.
So I looked up the top five WNBA players, and Caitlin was 3 or 4. There's people above her that are doing better,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was
But
kind of interesting.
of course, there's Brittany Griner, who's
I've heard that name.
she was the one who was in Russia for
Oh yeah, yeah,
an
yeah.
extended period of time.
Traded the thing, yeah.
And
Angel
then
Reese.
there's so but I said we don't watch because I said it's not our thing. Some guys watch it. Even when I actually brought up to somebody about the World Cup, they're talking about it's the number one soccer's the number one sports in the world. So okay, not here. Yes, there's a lot of country. 192 countries exist, and 190 of them like soccer.
Yeah, but the ones that matter don't care.
But I'm going like, and I said every 4 years. I said it had more attention this time around World Cup did because it took place in the States. But most people were checking out the people reacting to America. It's like, man, the food, the everything's really cool here. What I heard some bad things, and it's not true. But I said, but every 4 years, people pretend to care about soccer because if they really care about soccer, it would be a thing every year here. You can actually make money as a professional player, like good money, like NBA money, but you can't.
Well, a little bit of research here. I know I still care about soccer.
What's that?
You want work talking about? I was like, you don't care. No one cares really about it.
No
Oh
one
yeah.
does.
Like no, you didn't talk about.
Name
It. I've
one
known you
member of the U.S.
for 10
team.
years. You've never talked about it.
Like, if you care, name one member of the United States men national team.
John Jacobs.
I don't even know who that
I'm
is.
just making up a name.
Because
But the WNBA,
you-
so like you see the clips, oh, Caitlin's the best and Angel Reese is terrible. When I was looking up the top five, I was like, well, Angel Reese wasn't on there. And I was like, okay, but then I found out what Angel Reese's role is in the WNBA. And guess what it is?
rebounder.
That's right. She is a rebound. She's a top rebounder in WNBA, if not the
Yep.
top, right?
Yep.
I don't know if you ever watched Dennis Rodman play or
Yep.
people talk about like why he's, essential in winning games. It's
Yep.
because rebounds do matter. So,
Yep.
and then someone read, like, oh, it's from her own missed shots. I just looked up and like, no, it's not from her own missed shots. So,
People like to try to say that because they like to just pile on them, but then nobody's looking at the stats. And the thing about it is, she is a traditional power forward
yeah,
in
it's a rebound.
basketball. And the power forward and center's jobs have always been on defense to protect the paint and to grab rebounds. On offense is to hit the board and try to grab offensive rebound by other players missing. And then they'll try to do a putback, but they're not the best shooters.
Yeah, put back or you're back to the shooting guard. Yeah, they said the best player, the top two were both centers in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Anyway, why are you talking about that? Anyway,
Hold on a second.
really, Star Wars, man, can't go one stream without Star Wars.
I hope that doesn't mess up your.
Nah, I don't think so. Nobody was here anyway. That was crazy though. I got a Star Wars shirt on.
Oh.
That one day when that clip played, it was like boom. I was like, holy crap. And I've seen that happen in other live streams. Like they'll mention like a political person, I'll say, or a group.
Yeah.
And then it's like I'll watch their numbers they just drop off. I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's no way like 25 people just like, oh, we're all leaving right now.
No, the YouTube algorithm is like live.
I mean, they have an AI running it.
Yeah. That's what it is.
This hasn't got very very many views, and it's jumped a couple times because we're on vertical, and that's how you get more views.
Yeah, because people are watching on their phones.
Yep, and you're getting that residual.
Yep.
But I miss
'Cause,
because we could have Twitch up as well. I miss having Twitch up.
yeah. I'm doing a restoration from another computer. I uploaded something to the cloud a long time ago from another computer. 4 years ago. I've been looking for some music and I realized that I have 50 gigs of things in the cloud from the second computer.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of
So
stuff.
I'm downloading it to see if it actually takes. It's about 96% done. Been going for a little bit of time. 50 gigs. So I'm earning. Yeah. But yeah, this summer kind of been going by quicker. I like the summer.
Yeah, fall's trying to knock on the door a little too quick.
Yeah.
Now it was hot. We had some very hot days this summer though.
We only had though like not as many as we normally have.
I think it's because it was so few and they were super hot back to back. But then it just started raining again.
Yeah. Like we had like some really crazy storms. Like You know
Yeah.
what? We had like storms that we normally have when I was growing up living in the Midwest. Like we
Oh
don't
yeah.
have this here.
Yeah. Right. It's like, is that a tornado?
Yeah. Like, what the
Storm cloud
hell?
forming.
Mhm.
Oh, I try to, yeah, I haven't watched anything because I don't watch anything but YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
think
I've been trying to watch Disclosure Day on
Disclosure Day. What's
stream.
that?
It's a Steven Spielberg movie about
Oh, that looked all
aliens.
right. That looked. I saw the trailer for that because someone at work was talking about it.
It's
But you say you
it's
tried to watch it, so it's not that good.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's a lot of
How's the music in it?
I don't know.
I thought it was the guy from Star Wars,
I don't think so. I don't
or
know.
is it Hans Zimmerman or something?
I have no idea. The music is not anything worth writing home. It doesn't seem like it really exists, honestly.
Oh, okay. Just ambient.
Let's see what they say here about it. Oh, Disclosure Day, yes. It has a 6.4 on IMDb,
Yeah,
so people find it
it's
kind of
there. It's meh.
I look at it and everything else. There was some it it's very slow beginning, very slow. So, and I think I got about 15 minutes left of it, honestly.
That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. You're like, yeah, just forget it.
Well, you know what? It's kind of one of those like
You
I'm
really don't
watching
care how
and
the
I'm
end
like
is.
like you better have a pay. Like I have never seen a movie. Let's see, maybe there would have been one movie that had the final scene or final type of scene did a real big like, oh, that's a payoff. That's a
Oh,
payoff.
like the village. No, no. That guy
That
hasn't made a
movie,
movie in a long time.
uh, you know what? He did make one, but I don't think anybody. I mean,
Oh yeah, maybe he has. But yeah, after you made so many bad movies, you're just like they're finally like, oh, we're gonna not talk about you anymore because make terrible stuff.
oh, he made. I think this is a movie called was 2023 one they called Knock at the Cabin. 2024. That is
Oh,
the way he got to be just indies movie. Cat on Lake. I never heard of that.
never heard of it. I am gonna try to
Oh,
get
it's
to
not
theater
directed
again
by M Night. He's just a producer.
for Doomsday. I will try to get to theater for that. I
Yeah,
wanted to see Masters of the Universe in the theater because it looked like a movie experience, but I didn't make it.
I just I don't know. I don't know. That was one for me that I decided to that I was gonna wait. I was
I think
never a big
Amazon made
He-Man
it quick.
person,
Yeah, I liked it, but I was like, I wasn't super thrilled about.
but it's just that when they made that lame He-Man movie, I was going like, no.
Yeah, I
Like
don't know.
some people are very difficult to cast.
Yeah, the Prince Adam guy and stuff. It's really about the surrounding characters, I guess, that help.
Yeah, I think so. And besides that, you had Jared Leto, but they say he did a great job as Skeletor.
I can see that because behind the mask.
Yeah.
Because I think that frees you up. Because I didn't know until probably a couple years ago that Ed Norton was in Kingdom of Heaven.
That
See that?
again? Sorry.
Ed Norton was in Kingdom of Heaven. He was the king, the
Oh
legendary
wow.
king. Yeah,
Well, now I know something.
I was like, oh wow, didn't know that. And then like, once I told you that, when you go back and listen to him, you're like, oh, that is Ed Norton.
Yeah.
That is him. Who still is the best Incredible Hulk? That is the best Hulk movie. I was like, Avengers Hulk kind of sucks.
I don't know. I kind of like Mark Ruffalo.
And I don't. In comparison, like the way that Hulk looked and was, I think is just more
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, they made him a little smallish.
He got real wimpy there at the end. So
Where they made a smart Hulk.
yeah, I mean it's happened in comics. He's it's gray, he's Mister Fix It, so he has his wits about him. But
I think a
yeah,
lot of times they went this route. One of the things they said that DC movies were missing that Marvel had was some of the humor. But sometimes the Marvel stuff gets way too much humor in there.
I think so. Yeah, they made a golden. I just saw they made a Golden Axe animated. I don't know if it's a show or a movie. And Golden Axe, there's not much lore to it really, but it's like it was a medieval Dungeons and Dragons time period. You like that, you like that because it's cool, Conan the Barbarian stuff. And now the animated series, while the animation itself is pretty good, it's like Seth MacFarlane kind of humor, right? Like
Yeah.
is this Family Guy crap? I was like, even the comments like, well, we're tired of this humor. It's
Like
been
I
too
saw,
long.
yeah. Yeah.
You don't need to be snarky with every single like
Exactly.
business. It's like these aren't snarky characters or dungeon fumbling stuff. Like, oh, it's so funny. He drank the wrong potion. I was like, sucks. So maybe they'll read those comments like, hey, look, it's time to pivot because you're 10 years behind what people want to watch. Or humor, you think it's funny.
I did have a discussion the other day. They're talking
I blame
about
Big Bang
like
Theory for a lot of it, like you
what's
do.
that?
I blame Big Bang Theory for a lot of that crap as well,
That's true.
and
You
Family
know
Guy.
what? Honestly, I want to be honest about Big Bang Theory. I didn't watch it until much later, and I watched it, and I thought some of it was funny,
Yeah,
but
I
I
did too.
thought a lot of it was. I thought it ran a little long,
It ran too long, and it went from doubling down to like tripling down.
but it was too much laugh track, and
Laugh
not.
track.
I don't know if the laugh track was in the series. Can't
Yeah, of
remember.
course.
Maybe it was.
Yeah. Never seen a series without it these days. No one would be
Well,
laughing.
normally if they make a series without it, there's no lives to the audience. They kind of doing something like Modern Family or Parks and Recs or something,
Yeah.
where everybody does the fourth wall break, look at the camera, pause. Was like, I think that's one of the things that really took me out of actually watching those shows. Like I didn't watch The Office. It was like, nah. I
Yeah. I
just
mean,
just
Parks and Rec
nah.
was better to me, but I
What's
understand.
that?
Like, I like Parks and Rec better than The Office, which probably
I can
most
see
people
that.
don't, but I did. And
And there was Community, so they were making all the same stuff.
yeah, didn't like Community that much. Some of it was funny. It was just I
You
don't
know
know.
what though? The funny thing about that almost got me to really watch Parks and Recs is the outtakes.
Oh yeah,
The outtakes are just like I said, that's mad.
so they were having a good time. So I don't know even know what's the hot show right now. I go
I
to
couldn't
work
tell
somewhere.
you. At least on regular broadcast TV, I have no idea. You know what it is, the hot show right now on streaming though, because they just started back up. But the fourth season is Ted Lasso.
I've heard that's very good.
It
But
is. It's
I
a
don't know.
really good
I
series.
haven't watched any of it. I see lots of clips. That I was like, oh, that's a good clip.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, this is very good. I have not watched any of it.
And I
Yeah,
haven't watched it yet, but I know season 2 of X-Men 97. I was just waiting for the episodes to build up so I can just binge.
that looks good. I didn't watch the first set, but people
You
loved it.
didn't?
No, no.
Oh wow.
Seen the clips. I was like, okay, that looks good. I can see why people liked it. But even I liked X Men Evolution. People didn't talk about. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was kind of ended abruptly, but it was a good, decent show. I haven't seen this Adventures of Superman that my friend was telling me about. Is like the show right now, cartoon wise, on Cartoon Network.
Mm.
So I need to look that up actually. Make a note of that.
Superman has always been a very difficult thing to do. Oh, I did see Supergirl.
Yeah, when he said that, you liked it though. A lot of people were
I
hating
did.
on it.
You know what? I thought the Jason Momoa Lobo was actually pretty good. You know, it was kind of like they didn't try to tone it down, which I expect they were gonna try to do to sit there and make this. But there's a few moments you saw Jason Momoa, you know, completely, you know, there.
Lobo.
I just thought, you know, with open mind and everything else, the visuals very well done. The problem is there's a little bit of writing issue, and it's really what they basically did with it is I thought was kind of cool in a sense, because it's more of an origin story ish. You know, it was like before she's Supergirl, she's irritated teen who lost her parents,
Yeah,
or
that's the
irritated 20-some-year-old. And
yeah,
so
that's the origin.
I just I just don't really care for the new person who's playing Superman.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's he's I don't know. I don't think it's him so much. I think James Gunn gave it too much Guardians of the Galaxy writing.
I like the Superman movie, but the Supergirl looked like Guardians of the Galaxy to me. So I was like, I didn't want to
Well,
see it.
you know what? His whole thing is the whole soundtrack thing. It's like, okay, we understand music is really important to you. Well, the reason why it looks like Guardians of the Galaxy because it all takes place in space. So in space, every single planet seems to be a planet
Road Warriors.
of like steampunkish
Yeah, and
rogues.
I'm not a fan of that.
It was like a planet of bar, and then here's another planet of prison, and another planet of bars. Like they're on this planet, and the only place they ever stay at is a bar. It's like,
Yeah,
eh.
and Supergirl growing up and Superman was always bright. It's not. That's not their planet. That's not. That's some other hero
I
who's
think my
doing
issue
that.
is I don't really care for crypto.
I don't care for crypto either.
It's like it's like ah.
Yeah, it's so funny. So yeah, not a fan. Yeah, I skipped that
You know
one.
what? I did like the Supergirl that they did in the Flash movie.
Oh, the girl with the black hair. She seemed
Yeah.
cool. She seemed like a cool
Yeah, it
superhero.
was like I said, now this here makes more sense to me.
Yeah,
And they did the whole idea because it's kind of like she was captured, Superman never came to be type of situation. So, but when she was released, it's kind of like okay, because the one thing about Supergirl versus Superman, Supergirl didn't have the morals that Superman have.
yeah.
So
I
she
think
had no problem
Supergirl.
really hurting people.
Oh, she looks like Supergirl Sorrel, which says she has the black outfit, with the dark
Yeah.
hair. Yeah. So she was a cool looking Supergirl.
But I mean, like I said, I enjoyed the movie. Like, I mean, and I did enjoy the Superman movie from last year. The Superman character was like he just kept getting owned over and over again. Like it's just like this is really kind of crazy.
Oh, he was fighting Superman.
Yeah, but why didn't the other Superman? You know, maybe because he was in the suit. I don't know. But and then so he was kind of like Bizarro Superman supposedly.
Yeah, a little, I guess.
Although it was
Kind of like
really a
a clone.
good
Bizarro's just a
introduction
clone.
of Mr. Terrific though.
It was. Guy Gardner, that guy did a good job because people were like, he should have been in Green Lantern, right? Back in the day.
Yeah.
He wanted him
He's
to
in
be
the
the
new
villain.
Lantern series.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Philion.
So they got Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan. They had all the very John Jones.
Lanterns. Have you watched any of that Spider Noir? The one
No,
with Nicolas Cage?
It's a live action. I was hoping they did an animated.
Yeah, because you watch it in black and white or you can watch it in color, right? I think that's the gimmick.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that is the gimmick.
why would they do that? Make him one in color? Because the whole idea of him being noir is being in black and white. And I don't know why would they make a live action, because the whole ideal is that starkness between black and white in how.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh well, there's a lot of stuff I haven't watched, like Wonder Man.
Does Wonder Man?
There's a Wonder Man on. I don't think it's Disney.
He's an odd
People
hero.
said it was good, but it only going to have one season. They didn't renew it.
I remember he died in the comics like when I was a kid.
Maybe
I think he
I
got
don't
brought
know.
back. Wonder Man. I haven't kept up. Like I said, the only thing I know of is Doomsday's coming out, and I will try to see that because Doom was my favorite Marvel
Like I don't.
character.
It's weird how much little I watch. I mean, I spend a lot of time, you know,
You haven't made a
online.
YouTube video in a while, man.
What's that?
You haven't made a YouTube video in a while.
I know. I don't have any ideals.
Yeah, man. There you go.
I was gonna make some. You know what? The other day, because I did, I made my own. This lady girl said I made a gourmet burger, but I made my own burger. So
Gourmet.
I made it a garlic burger. Chopped up some garlic, put it inside of there. Put some simple seasons on there and everything else. And then, but when I was done, I topped it with blue cheese crumbles, and then I made my own sauce of curry, ketchup, and honey.
Yeah, curry. You lost me at curry.
Curry ketchup,
I don't know, man. Wait, you add curry to anything, it just tastes like curry.
man. Then I put a little bit of some red hot in it. Like I'm experimenting with sauces.
Man, that's a lot.
Not really. It's like I make it and I taste it and I'm going like, all right, this is okay.
I don't know.
I made something with blueberries the other day, which was actually really good.
Blueberries, pancakes,
No,
muffins.
no, it was like
What else to make? What do you think blueberries are for? You put them
I
in
can't
yogurt.
remember what it was though.
Scone.
No, it wasn't anything baked.
Nothing breakfast.
No, it wasn't breakfast.
Did you make a tart?
Kind of hard to remember now. I should have filmed it.
Right?
Oh, I did download. I was going to put something on YouTube because I did download. I got like 10 days to try it of the new Madden because Caleb is on the cover.
27, right?
Yeah. They have all these different new teams intros and stuff like that, but I don't care about any of that. I'm going to see how it plays.
Remember how big Madden used to be? Like I saw that today on trending. One video of it. Everything else was the slop. It was Roblox and Minecraft. I mean, I like Minecraft, but it was all the slop.
Madden used to be huge.
Like I don't like Madden. I don't care, but I remember it being huge because I had the tournaments. It probably still does. But it was one of the big money tournaments back in the day, like the three.
Oh yeah, I went to a couple of tournaments that was held at local places around here.
Yeah,
and we used to gather at one of the places at the time it was called Jillian's, and we on Sunday they would host Madden tournaments, and then you watch the NFL.
That's smart.
And so you have a whole bunch of dudes in there with the people, the fantasy football folks, people who have these bragging rights. And I remember playing this one dude who was really, really good, right? Dedicate himself to Madden. You're talking about you won't be able to score a single point. I bet you $50 that you won't be able to score a single point on me.
Oh man,
Like
you
I
gotta
like,
make
and I was going like, what?
casinos
Let's go.
away. Yeah,
So and he was like winning like 27 or 38 to nothing and everything
in
else.
field goal range.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, I got the ball in field goal range and I punt and then I kicked the field goal first down.
First down.
Well, like, he
Just
wasn't
kidding.
expecting it because he was going like, oh, so he wasn't expecting it. He put in a defense to try to, like, why would I go? My whole point is to score a point.
Yep, that's funny.
And then it's like, I win. You're going like, you didn't win. I beat you 30. Like, yeah, but I got the $50 because you said I wouldn't get nothing.
Yep.
And everybody started clowning him and laughing.
People
Then he
care too
talk about the game glitched.
the game was.
Well, what
That's
ended up
funny.
happening was
You should have
he
known
had
the
the
field goal would
ball.
be the goal.
He had the ball on his 15, and something happened where he fumbled, and I got the ball back, and then I kicked the field goal.
It would play like a safety. Like, oh, there you go. You should have known that field goal was coming. That'd be like the whole goal.
It's kind of like there's this movie where I can't remember the actor, like an older actor, Christopher Walken, and in the movie, uh so these college guy bet Christopher Walken money. Christopher Walken said,
Oh, the
I
push-ups.
can do between 3 and 1,000 push-ups. They all took him on an action, and he did 4. Rather, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, between
Yep.
the details
I
matter.
said, Pete, the detail, the devil's in the details. People don't listen.
I haven't seen Walking in a while. He's got to be getting up there.
Yeah.
This is
Walken's
his
one of
full
those.
trailer for Tommy Lee Jones was in this movie called The Park Is Mine. Do you remember that?
It sounds familiar.
Well, all it is a Rambo knockoff. Like it's a
Oh,
total Rambo knockoff. It was just funny because people in the comments like, man, Tommy Lee Jones was born old because this is like probably 1980, and he looks like
it's
he's
kind of
dressed in Men in
true.
Black. I'm like, hey, he doesn't look exactly the same.
It's kind of true.
Yeah, I think The Park Is
Like
Mine.
he was in Coal Miner's Daughter. I think that movie came out in '76, and he looked like he was 85.
He's just like he's in Men in Black. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like he just stayed the same age. Just like, dang.
he will be 57 forever or 60, I guess. I like he's a good actor though. I like
Yeah,
a lot of his movies.
yeah. There was a military movie that he was in where he was an investigator. I want to say a Samuel Jackson. Whether Samuel Jackson,
Basic.
it could have been basic, but
Yeah, that's John Travolta under investigation.
I'm gonna look it up.
No, it was Samuel Jackson they were asking about. I think. Well, Samuel Jackson's Rules of Engagement is one of them.
Rules of Engagement. That is exactly what it was.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good movie.
yeah, very good.
Basic was a good movie too. They were both good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was in the one where he had to like. Was he the Navy guy that was getting like escorted and he was trying to get away? I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah, Tommy Lee Jones was. He was. He was.
What was that? Oh, he was the witness, or he was arrested, and then he was trying to keep getting away from the guy who was like escorting him to like where he needed to get to. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones.
It was another military movie where, not in the Valley of Elah.
Had to be early '80s.
What was that movie?
Maybe 90s. The Package.
The pack. Was it the package?
Maybe not. Let me look at that. This sounds right.
No, that
Yeah,
sounds like.
The Package.
Huh?
Gene Hackman. Gene
Oh,
Hackman
Gene Hackman.
had to get him to where he needed to go.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Famed Army Sergeant and Special Forces Master Sergeant uncover a covert military conspiracy that exploits Cold War diplomacy, false identities, assassination logistics to trigger geopolitical catastrophe while erasing witnesses. Yeah, what year was that? 1989.
Wow. God, it's just.
Ooh, Tommy Lee.
It was him and Tommy Lee, right?
Yeah, yeah. Gene Hackman was the good guy. Tommy Lee was the guy you had to get
Yeah.
where you needed to go. Hmm.
Oh, Pam Grier was in that movie too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
This guy, he's been doing 1970. His first movie.
Wow.
Been moving a long time.
It's hard to believe that Pam Grier is 77.
Wow. I haven't seen her in a while. It was on some TV show. It kind of had like a gypsy look.
Yeah. It's been a while since, yeah.
Let's see now. Pam Grier's last thing. 2025. High Horse. The Black Cowboy. Mystery Cuddlers. She's on Bob's Burgers TV series. I'm trying to think what I saw her last. This Is Us, maybe?
Huh. Wait a minute. You said This Is Us?
Yeah.
There's no way you saw her last in This Is Us because you didn't watch it.
This Is Us. No.
I never seen. I peeked into This Is Us, and I'm like, nah.
Oh, was that that's a really terrible show? Yeah, I remember that. It was on NBC, right?
Yeah, it was one where everybody cried. People were
Everybody
dying. People were discovering family.
Yeah, it was all
People were like making choices that are like unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like, nah. I was gonna make a sequel. Those are them.
Jackie Brown, that's funny. Yeah, that was a terrible show. That's like Mad About You terrible.
You know, when certain show come on, which is, I know I'm not the target audience. I'm not gonna clown on it too hard, but I'm gonna clown on it somewhat.
Nobody should watch Mad About You though. Nobody.
But like Mad About You, God.
This Is Us the same way. Horrible.
But you know what? You know when you're younger and Mad About You came out and you're kind of in that age range and everything else. But even as a young teen or 20 something, you already kind of know BS when you see it, like without even having to check the internet or anything because it wasn't around. You look at that and go like, nope.
One reason to watch that show.
Mad About You?
Yeah. And it's the same
There's one reason to watch Mad About You?
Yeah. It's the same reason that you have to go to a rom-com. One reason.
Because your girl like it?
Gotta be goal-oriented. Has to be a goal-oriented thing.
True.
Only reason it's passable.
True.
Like, yeah, that's it.
It's kind of like, you know, it's like, can we?
Remember, be high aspirations.
Let's put it away. Like 5 dudes don't get together, going like, "Hey, what you doing?" Like, "Hey, we having a watch party. I'm Mad About You." Not happening.
Nah, I'm gonna go watch Matlock instead.
This Is Us.
Terrible.
I know This Is Us was well written, well directed, well acted, and everything else, and it was well out of my range because it just wasn't for me. So
It's not. It's for people who has a sad life, so you want to look at a
Like
sadder life.
there was one that was probably even aimed towards me, but I never watched Friday Night Light. I just don't want to watch.
About high
I
school
just,
football.
it's, I just don't want to watch. Yeah, like I want to get the movie over if it's a football movie, but it they all kind of ends kind of the same.
Yeah, the only football lore that counts is Polk High. That's it. Al Bundy scoring 4 touchdowns in a
Oh,
single game. That's the
you
only one
forgot
that counts.
you forgot about your favorite movie where Uncle Rico was the best quarterback that hissed Napoleon Dynamite.
I've only watched that once, and I didn't understand it.
I don't get it either. I think that came on at the same time when Daria became a thing, where people were like having this kind of like anti-establishment, anti-whatever type of thing that was going on. When
It's
Beck was releasing Loser,
was it that early? I felt it was like millennial aimed, right?
I don't know.
They love it.
I'm just saying that it wasn't that early. It wasn't that early. It wasn't as early as Daria, but it's
No,
just
that was during our time.
I just like
I didn't
I
like
remember
it.
watching Napoleon Dynamite and it wasn't any good.
2004, so the millennials really hadn't hit their stride yet.
Like
They hadn't
here's
done.
another movie that everybody loves, but I absolutely cannot stand, and that is The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, we always hate on that one. People love it.
It's going like I don't get
Same
it.
vein as this. Maybe it's a slacker dude.
It's
Like
it,
I mean, that's
it,
how it is.
dude.
Aimlessness. Aimlessness.
Yeah. Even when Kevin Smith was a thing and he made his movies, and then everybody started touting him as he's like the it's like sliced bread or something. And I'm going
I
like
mean,
then like how the when David Chappelle was popular, and then people start speaking in Japanese.
yeah, he did. Yeah,
It's like please get away from me.
yeah. I mean, it's just some things he gets so big that
Yeah.
like 6'7" big. 6'7" is interesting that it got to almost everyone because monoculture isn't a thing anymore. But for something to hit like everyone to annoy Gen X and Boomers so much, it's a thing of beauty. I enjoyed watching it.
I have
I
no
liked
idea
it.
what you're talking about.
You've heard the kids or people say 6'7".
I heard 6'7". I heard it's just
Or,
basically a nonsensical thing that means nothing.
right, but it hit everywhere. Like
Okay.
schools were banning it. Like you can't say it.
Really?
I I thought it was awesome that these
That's just
kids
the
made this
dumbest
up.
thing.
And like there's like a clip of this HOA lady. She was like, "What's it mean? These kids are riding their bikes around saying 6'7". We gotta stop it." I was like, Thea have accomplished something I really enjoy.
I always hate it when people like when people come up with
What's up,
new
Ace?
whatever it is, and there's always people try to say something. Hello, Ace.
Ace Strom. Yeah, I thought it was great. I know it's annoying. It is annoying, but like the fact that a monoculture event happened in today's
Yeah,
world was cool. I think, and I like when boomers get annoyed. It makes me happy.
yeah, yeah.
It makes
Boomers.
me smile on the inside and the outside.
I guess technically I'm a boomer.
Yeah, but there's outliers, right? You know,
Yeah.
they don't fit the like. Look at all this work I did. You know,
Oh no.
this is who I
I'm
am.
one of those one. It's kind of like a lot of the boomer stuff that really I don't know. I just there's stuff that I don't fit in a box and I don't care. I
Yeah,
think
well,
the
there's
whole
Gen
idea
X.
of Gen X, Gen Y, Millennial, Boomer, these tags that people so proudly try to wear is just probably the dumbest thing, honestly.
I think it is. And
It's
I'm
like,
Gen X.
oh, you're not Gen X, you're a Boomer. You're not a Boomer, you're Gen X, you're
Yeah,
Gen Y, you're not a Millennial. I'm like, I don't care.
Gen X. You definitely have Gen X attitude, but
Oh, I
but
do?
yeah, you're right though. But millennials are
Yeah.
annoying.
I do, I guess. We work with that one millennium. I talked to her online at work.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
he's pretty much a definition of like a stereotypical one. Right?
oh
But
God,
like I
I
don't really
remember
have
when
anything
they
against that
were.
person.
What's
It's just
that?
I don't really have anything against that person, but that's just what they
No,
kind of
I
are.
don't have anything against them either. But I remember having to talk to that person at the like somebody that one guy that's still there who
Yeah,
always talking about he was gonna leave all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. It still does.
And anyway, been talking about that for 20 years, or whatever
Yeah,
how long it
I'm
has
about to
been.
get out of here. About had it.
And he made fun of her like this is gonna happen, but he didn't know how to like scale it back. So I pulled her to the side and I went out like let's here, let me sit down coffee and talk it over with her and everything else. I said, "You're okay. He's an ass." But that's I mean, sorry. I mean, he's a pain.
Yeah,
And some
yeah.
people are like that,
Well,
they
some
just kind
people
of push.
social norms are a little. You don't get them all
No.
correct. I mean, nobody does, but yeah, some more than others.
No.
Yeah, but I would complain about Gen X
But you
because they're
know how it is, like when you've been around a while, you
yeah,
make fun of everything. Everything is just up for grabs. But like a lot of it though, you say it is not that serious, dude. Really isn't.
most
Like
most
I
of it
tell
is.
people all the time, I say, we are so lucky. Do you understand? Like lottery of birth and everything else. It's like I can go and take a shower anytime I want.
Yeah, people aren't struggling to get out of the country, right? It's easy to leave.
Right.
So no one did. Remember?
People make these statements, and I know they're just statements and everything else. Oh, speaking of craziness, there was, you know who Stephen A. Smith is?
Yeah, I saw HBCU like talk about him. Yep.
He's having a complete meltdown, and it's
Yeah.
funny to watch.
Well, he sucks, dude. He does suck.
And I'm going like, well, he does. I never liked him because I think he's said a lot of stuff out of pocket that he wouldn't say if it wasn't a camera. Like he's protected by this like a professional athlete. I said, look at these people. These are finely tuned human that can destroy you if they wish to. And you talking about their families? Have you lost your mind?
Yeah, he's always sucked. So he's getting what he deserves, I think. So
But you know what? A lot of these people get paid to be irritating.
yeah, I think he's paid to be that plant to do these things
Yeah.
because it enrages that side.
Yeah,
So
and I'm going
and
like,
it makes the other side feel better, like, oh, he's one of us. But yeah,
I don't
uh,
care.
I mean, I don't care either.
But
Most of
I'm
mine
kind
are
of like you know what the funny thing about it is? Like I had stopped watching regular television so long ago, and not only do I don't miss it, like I don't watch the news at all. I just listen to weather. I hear in the morning little radio news and everything else, and that's enough. I can look outside and see what's going to be, but my disposition is way better than watching all the people just blah blah blah.
yeah,
I don't even
complaining.
watch sports news because I used to watch it and I'm going like, okay, because you want to hear what people have to say about your team, but I don't even really watch sports because I'm going like it's too much time to invest myself into when I can just watch the highlights.
Yeah, I do watch highlights like WWE, like sport I
Like,
watch.
let me just get
It's
it
all WWE.
over
Like I
with.
think it's all fixed. Any pro sport seems
Oh
fixed.
yeah. But in the matter though, it's going like the money is ridiculous. They can't relate to me. I can't relate to them. I'm not trying to. And now I don't care that they're making a lot of money. People try to sit there and say, "Oh, we paying athletes too much money. We paying movie stars too much money."
Stop
So
buying
we're not
tickets.
paying them. You don't have to go to the movie. You don't have to go to the game.
Nope, you don't.
Those billionaires are paying those athletes the millions, and it's not going to end because there's a lot of people that go and watch and do and follow. So
And if that's what you enjoy, go ahead and do it.
yeah, exactly, man. Like I enjoy watching streaming content. Like I mean, it helps. I don't have ADD or ADHD, but it feels that way at times
Going through
because
shows.
I'm going like, this is like I can get stuff done watching 20 minutes. I'm cool. You know.
Yeah, there was like a Dark Side of the Ring, Dark Side of the Ring. Excuse me. Dark Side of the Ring episode on today with Triple H. So
Oh wow.
I like that stuff, right? It was an hour and
Yeah.
30 minutes, and by the time like the hour mark hit, I was done. I was like, I'm just done watching this.
And you know what the funny thing about it is, since college, and that was years ago, and especially since the service and everything else, I never really was a heavy TV watcher or got into watching that much anyway. I know a lot just from watching stuff online and clips and stuff, but like I watched all the Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead. I think rarely.
Early Netflix, we got in a bad habit of watching things like
Well,
Battlestar
Netflix was one of
Galactica.
those where when it first came out and they offer you to be able to binge. I love that. It's like got it all over in one weekend, but that's just one day out of the week.
Binge the Shield, binge Battlestar Galactica. So
I didn't see the Shield at all.
it was good. So, and then Xena was on there for a while. Watched
Of course,
that.
Xena. I was watching Xena as it was coming out at
Yeah, me
the
too
time.
initially, but because they
Back
didn't order.
back when it was on USA. That's
Like
one of those rare
2 in the
shows that
afternoon.
was a spinoff of another show that's far surpassed the
Yeah,
show
ain't
that
no
it spin
shit.
off from.
I heard Kevin Sorbo was bitter about that. I don't know if that's true or not.
What's that?
I heard he was bitter that like that show
Kevin
couldn't order.
Sobel?
Yeah, I don't know if
Eh,
that's true.
I
I
don't
heard that
know.
recently.
It
I was
don't
like, oh,
sound true
doesn't sound true.
because he did that show. He had a dramata
Yeah, his run
where he
was fun.
did, so he seemed to be fine.
I wanted to watch more Andromeda, but they had this character on there was so disgusting looking that I couldn't keep watching it. And I saw comments, people said the same thing, and I think they toned that character down. Like his face was gross, man. It was
Yeah,
gross. I was like, I'm not watching this. It looked like it was probably a good show. They had a underwater show too, right? Didn't he? Maybe.
Stargate Atlantis. Kevin Sobel?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I thought he did.
There was Stargate Atlantis, but that wasn't him.
Oh, I always thought he was too little for Hercules, though.
He was the tiny Hercules, and then that dude that ran with him.
Yolus. So that'd be like, what is that? I don't know what year that would be.
Uh,
Early 2000s. Man, what was that called? I thought he had another one. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking Andromeda. Probably not. What year was that?
Michael Hurst played his sidekick.
So Andromeda was 2000 to 2005, 110 episodes. That thing had a run.
It did well. You know what? At the time, you didn't have to be a runaway hit.
Yeah.
If you were on regular cable, that was just cable. It was kind of like you can have a modest or have a following and you did well. But now everything has to be a hit. Like even in the movies now, if you're not making near $1 billion, you're a failure.
Let's see here. A lot of Hercules Xena stuff. Hercules. He's on Shoot Me. Andromeda was here. I guess I just made it up in my head.
Yeah.
I was on Psych. I like Psych. I thought that was a good show.
Psych was actually a pretty good show. I actually started watching some of it just recently. I have never seen it.
No, it's fun. It's fun.
Like, so this was about all right. It's
Yeah.
kind of fit that same mode of what was that? The Wall Street show Suits.
Suits. Yeah, I like it way better than Suits. more campy.
Yeah.
Suits was okay the first season. Then I'm like, okay, you need to shut up, dude. So, yeah, first
Suits is
season.
the type of show that people think that they watch it going, oh, I could be in a Wall Street investor. I can do
I could be a
this.
lawyer. I could be a lawyer.
Lawyer, make money. No.
No, be a con man, I guess, for a little while to get caught.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm going to change chairs.
All right, we'll bring him back when the chair has been changed. Um, slow night. I wonder if the algorithm has kicked off some of this. Let me see. I'll scroll up. See some guy sleeping with 1 million views. Let me see. Is my sound even working? Let's see. Below us is a picture of a door. Okay, with 77 views. Someone doing an old school stream on the CRT. 120 people. He's playing Grand Theft Auto 3. Nice. Campfire, nobody watching. Drones. Oh, my bad. My bad.
It's all right.
I was like, let me see, because like not too much activity, and like below us is just like a empty room with a camera on the door. Like
Really?
77 people watching. I was like, all right. And then below that, some guy has a little CRT set up, playing some GTA 3.
Wow.
226, 800 likes. He
You
might
know
only
what
got,
I was going to stream?
what's that?
Um,
Campfire.
or put up and cut up of me playing Burnout.
Which one? I like it. That's a good series.
I really always like Revenge, but I think I got
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
oh my god, where
Yeah.
there's a Burnout Paradise, I think it is.
Yep, that's good too. That's an
Revenge.
open
That's just
world.
like running myself into things and blowing up.
Yeah, but Revenge is super good. That's
I used to come home like after being like stuck in traffic, and then just that was
decompress.
the release.
Yeah.
Hit that B button and then see if I can try to get it 2 more times.
Yep. Yeah. So, because after that, the second best one came out, Takedown.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are really good.
Other games I remember playing that I really like playing, I wish they kind of continue, was SSX, the
Yeah.
snowboarding.
Right. Because like I played the recent kind of thing called Descenders. Nothing like it.
I was so I was able to pull the tricks and do them. I was so
Right.
into that.
It was satisfying because you jump super high. It's over the top sports.
Yeah, and then
That's
you sit there and do your
games, right?
stunts. What's that?
Well, in that's an EA title. They're
Yeah, I
trying to
believe it was.
where why isn't there more of those?
I don't know,
Last one was 360. 2 gens back. That's crazy.
fact, that was one of those games where I went to a buddy's house. I mean, we used to get together on the weekends, and we would start playing games on a Friday on the Xbox, and then like Friday afternoon, like after work, and then all the way up until Sunday night.
Yeah, PS2,
We would
Xbox
take brief
OG was a
pause
good
to
era.
eat something, get a little nap in maybe, hardly any sleep, but we were like battle. We would do Gran Turismo, where we would just sit there, just try to knock each other in the wall. A lot of hockey, where we just sit there and going like, all we were interested in is out hitting the other person.
Yep. I played some Gran Turismo last night actually, because you can play it online now on this website. Like play
Oh
retro
yeah,
games. I was like, dang, you just play Gran Turismo. It's on a whim. I was like,
learn a lot about cars though,
I mean, it was the driving simulator back in the
because
day.
you have to sit there going like, now I got to put shocks in, I gotta put a new suspend,
But you know what I like about those games? I mean, that was a little bit maybe too much for me because racing games, used to be you buy a racing game, there's a bracket, a tree, you progress, and you buy the
Yeah.
parts. Like now, it's here's your open world. You have to drive to every race, right?
Oh yeah.
Or maybe you can fast travel after you do so
I
much. Now you
think
can fast
like
travel. Like
one of
just
the
take the
later,
stress.
I can't remember which one it was. I remember they had like races around the world, tracks
Yeah,
around the world.
Horizons like that. I was like, I just want to
And
progress through
then
like a race.
I mean, good visual.
Yeah, it looks
You
great.
know, you sitting there, it's like, oh, look at this, it's snowy and or whatever it is. But I mean, there was a sweet spot with games in one sense, I think, where independent and mainstream games can kind of exist at the same
Yeah,
time. It's kind of like I'm gonna play that because there was like if I don't pay this $60 game, this $10 game, this $4 game is just as good. Like I was get some of these things. Like one of the earliest games, you know, like you see me had put that on online. Maybe I would post that one was the black and white game where you just have to walk.
I call it the spiders chasing you, right?
God, what is the name of that game? Ugh.
Yeah, that was an indie game. But now there's so much indie slop. You have to funnel
Yeah.
through. It's even on the Xbox store. It's terrible.
Oh yeah.
Some terrible AI art.
You know
Like,
what? A game that I never understood why it was a thing, and I played it, and I understand why that I played it for so long. It's like I would try to make fun of it, but I'm like playing it and just like, okay, what's over here? What's over here? Echo the Dolphin.
I don't know what. I don't know how you play that game.
You're a
I don't.
dolphin. You swim to stuff.
I mean, I guess there's a point. As a kid, I was like, I don't know what's going on. I would get really bored really quick. I was like, well, this looks kind of cool, but you do that sonar thing, and then that's it. And like, I don't know where to go. Yeah, it's horrible. It's probably easy. Maybe there's an easy path. I don't know what to do in Echo the Dolphin. I still don't know what to do in Echo the Dolphin. So
Come on, man.
never
You know
went
what to
back.
do with
Did you
Echo.
beat it?
No, I gave up on it.
Exactly. That's what you do. Play it for like 30 minutes and like, whatever. Old Sega. Too bad
Yeah.
Sega was always shoot themselves in the foot. It'd be nice if they were still like a main player. That'd be cool. But it's never got it quite right. They would get it right and then jump out the gate too early and shoot themselves in the foot. And then someone else will come along and just do whatever they did better.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, PS2 just killed the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast like, oh, you can burn these games. Oops, and that was a misstep. It's like a Genesis. I don't know. NES had a better color palette. Genesis was more like supposed to be the grown-up game system, maybe. I don't
Which
know.
one?
Felt like Sega Genesis was more for the little older crowd
Yeah.
versus SNES.
I
But
mean, I
I don't
used
know.
to play NBA jams on that thing.
Yeah, that holds up.
Uh,
It's the same.
I used to go on like I'm going to do a dunk from the rafters.
You'll flip. You're on fire.
Yeah. Then you're like, it must be the shoe. If you make too many shots in a row, the ball start glowing and getting catching on fire.
Yeah, he's on
And I
fire.
remember one of the best shooters on that game was Chris Mullen of Golden State.
Golden State Warriors. Yep.
And I
Who was
think
the
you
partner?
also play as the Rain Man from Supersonics,
Did you?
Sean Kemp.
I think so. Was it Peyton and Kemp? I played a
I
long
want to say
time.
Peyton and Kemp, yeah. And then I remember for the Bulls, it wasn't Michael Jordan because he had a separate image contract.
Yeah, that was the same thing. Like NBA Live '96.
Yeah.
He was on
He
there, but
had
he
a
wasn't on
number
there.
24, not a 23, with all Jordan's abilities.
Yeah. like, why is everything 99? Not Jordan.
Who's this guy?
That's Jordan Michael. It's a different
Yeah,
dude. Different dude.
Jacob Morden.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I got Video Cam for the 360 still, I think. Still got that version. But they
You
don't
still
really.
you still have how many consoles of your older consoles do you have?
No, I still have. Looking over here, I got the 360, the PS3, the PS2, the PS1, the 64,
Wow.
an Xbox One. Yep. But I pretty much just play the Xbox X.
You ever
PS2
buy
I
one
still
of
got.
those controllers that you can plug in your TV and it had like 3,000 games on there?
Those like the Retcon things. I
Yeah,
had a
it's man.
knockoff one that was terrible. Like, I think I had like one legit game on it, and everything else was like homebrew crap. It's just
A
total
friend of
junk.
mine had something that was kind of like that. He had a whole bunch of games on there, but it
Yeah,
was like off brand,
yeah,
like
it was all
everything.
homebrew BS,
And I'm going, what
shovelware.
is this?
Yeah, nonsense. Invaders from space. Not Space Invaders? No. Super Luigi Brothers. I guess terrible.
And it looked horrible. Like
Yeah, it did
I
look
said,
terrible.
how can 8-bit look worse?
Yeah, they did look pretty bad. It was like a little Nintendo looking system, but it did not have any NES games on it.
Nah.
Maybe none that were legit actually. Thinking
You know
about
what? Every once in a while, I get a nostalgia feel for a game, and then I realize why it ended.
it. Yeah, the best thing to do I think is go to a website that has it, that you can just play it from the
Yeah,
website, play
yeah.
it,
There's a lot of free stuff.
and done. Yeah,
Oh my god, this kind of remind me of a website that had used to have some free games on it, but I haven't been in a while. And I don't even know if it's eBaum's World.
is that still a thing, man?
I don't know. Is it?
That's where you find some videos that were kind of like epic fails before epic fails.
Oh
E-bombs
wow.
world.
I
I
know
haven't
they
heard that
had
in a long
games on
time.
there,
You
and
may
I
not
know
want to go
they
there. It's
had
probably full of viruses.
what's that?
It's probably full of viruses. E-bombs
It still
world, man.
exists.
That's like 2003 circa.
It still exists. Oh yeah. You know why it disappeared too, in a sense?
Are there
YouTube.
ads all over it?
Yeah. But well, they had a lot of stuff that had to get taken down.
Yeah, let me go.
You
Let me
know,
see. E-bomb. It's EBAUM, right?
EBAUM.
I shouldn't click on this.
I clicked on it. I'm looking at it.
Funny galleries, funny videos, games, time wasters, internet classics.
It's probably on the Internet Classic. I'm kind of was Internet Classic.
Yeah,
Uh,
used to be. I felt it was a blue page with a square in the middle. It would have like little videos. It was like super
yeah,
small. Internet games,
yeah.
internet classics. Let me go to this.
Oh, they used to have a soundboard.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, soundboards are cool. Oh, there's that ad that's going all over the place. Come on now. Oh, the e card. Chubby kid has
Mm.
moves. Wait, what? Oh my goodness, that looks slightly offensive. Yahoo Answers.
Mm.
Yeah, Yahoo used to be a kind of Wild West as well.
Which one?
Yahoo,
Oh yeah,
like Yahoo Chat, Yahoo Groups, Yahoo, all kinds of Yahoo stuff. Did it play on this? I don't know if I probably shouldn't do that.
Eh.
It's a big orange button. I don't for Yahoo Answers. Have some of the most intelligent
I
aliens on the
used to
list.
be into Yahoo Answers. I would answer like a lot of questions and anything else, and just not like I would feel like I was doing anything. It's kind of like,
Where's the ad? I can't tell.
and then Yahoo had his own Facebook type thing called Yahoo. Was it Yahoo 360?
Yahoo 360. Yeah.
and they ended it and going like, we're ending because we can't compete, and
Get off this
they
site.
didn't give you hardly any warning in all your content.
I had the Yahoo groups. They even ran like a video game tournament off there one year.
Oh, see, this is what it is.
They don't
The
have anything
Yahoo
now, right?
360 was permanently shut down, and they didn't maintain a public archive or server-side retrieval tool for the servers. So many individual user data, blogs, and photos left on the platform were gone.
Yeah, they don't have anything because they had groups, they had chat. So I clicked down more. It's just news, entertainment.
Wow.
They don't have anything that's like Yahoo-ish. AOL still has a messenger, I think. Yeah. They used to have like funny news. That was a cool segment.
Yeah,
Um,
they did.
it was like non-serious news or something. I used to read that.
There was
But
this other thing, video series called Not Necessarily the News.
that was HBO.
No, it was HBO, but there was something.
Unlocking core memories there, man.
You know what? I tried to type. Wow.
I'm gonna explore E-Bomb's world after
Eight
this though.
season of that.
I didn't like it. Maybe because it was political like humor, I think.
What, not necessarily the news?
Yeah.
I just, yeah, maybe it was. I didn't watch a lot of it, but one of the guys I remember from it was a guy that was, I think he came from Saturday Night Live.
I
I think
feel
he
like
left
that.
to go do this, and this kind of tanked.
I thought it was like a 80s thing.
Oh,
The kind of chubby white guy.
wow, this guy
Yeah,
looks
no, that's fun.
horrible
Eight
now.
seasons.
Wow, how do you look like this?
Offbeat look at current events. I feel like that's something my parents would watch because he would understand it more than I would at the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what. There was a reason why I don't remember it that well because I didn't really watch it.
You may have been overseas at the time.
I was
That's why. Offbeat look at current events.
83 to 90. I
Okay.
was completely overseas. I was 83. I was in language school, and
Yeah.
then I went to
You weren't watching any
overseas.
shows.
What's that?
Yeah, early military career, you ain't watching TV.
No, no. When you're in the service, when you were done, at least some people like rented tapes and stuff like that, and I rented my fair share. But I was always going like, well, I'm going out the door and see what uh where the day takes me. Like if I'm off, first of all, we had epic like Animal House type parties. You know, luckily there weren't cameras around at that type of parties.
Yeah, didn't watch that much TV then.
No.
Not over there, at least. Oh, yeah, I came back to the States and I watched too much TV at all.
Well, when you get out of watching TV, it's kind of hard to get into it. And then you meet people who are into it and everything else. It's kind of like,
There
like
was
I
South
think you're kind of like me. You'll watch like one or two series that catch your eyes instead of like watching TV just to watch. You're going like, oh, I find like Married with Children or
Yeah, like
X
WoW as a
Files is
kid.
something, but you don't, or Xena, but you're not like, oh, it's Monday night. What's coming on Monday?
I'm
I
gonna
guess
line
I'll
up.
watch this.
Yeah, as a kid I was though. I was a TV kid for sure.
I
Yeah,
wasn't per se. I mean, we had a Saturday morning cartoon, But you gotta understand, I was a kid in the 60s and 70s, and a lot of evening TV was aimed at the adults.
Yeah, the '80s changed that. They were
Yeah.
both.
There was no, you
What
know,
about dramas? Yeah, that time, right?
where you had like
Like
police
watch
drama,
you watch the
Starsky and Hutch.
Waltons.
No. I remember when Walter came on, like, who decided to come up and write this boring crap? All they do is talk. There's nobody being chased. There's
Horrible.
nothing. They're just talking.
I
What
hate
is
that
this?
show so much as a kid.
It's all family.
Yeah, it's terrible.
There was actually a TV series on ABC, I want to say, called Family.
Yeah,
And but you had all these theories too. You had Falcon Crest and Dynasty, which wasn't for me.
I watched Dynasty because like it wasn't for me as a kid, of course. I watched the episode probably 6 months ago or so, and man, like everyone's a bad person in Dynasty.
Mm.
I was like, wow, everyone's just a bag of crap.
And then
Like
they had, weren't they like had that 80s rich look? They were all 80s or
they're all rich,
90s rich,
oil tycoons. It started off they were trying to steal oil
where
from the
everybody
Middle
like,
East, which was kind of interesting because I didn't understand that as a kid, right? So the
which
guys come over
one?
to the Middle East trying to steal oil for the
Oh,
Dynasty guy, the tycoon. He's like I think dumped his wife for this other chick.
everybody was always dressed up like they were going out to a
Yeah,
evening out.
always these
Like, why are
parties.
you dressed in that?
There's a clip on YouTube you can find. It's like the Dynasty falling down the stairs compilation.
Oh yeah.
Everyone gets smacked and they always fall down the stairs. This horrible like cliffhanger kind of thing. It was great. I was like, wow, all these people are just terrible people. There's no one to root for. So I don't know what you're supposed to watch here. But
When I was a kid, Wonder Woman, $6 Million Man was a show I really cared like
I
because
like those. Yep.
dude got bionics. He can run.
Rebuild them.
One of the shows I remember was just I didn't understand it. I saw a little bit of it. Like was Dragnet. It was kind of like they had this other one
Yeah.
called the FBI, and I'm going like, no.
Yeah, it was an emergency too, right?
Oh God, no. I remember I know the show, and ambulance go around, pick up people, drop people off.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I
all
got
I
one with
know. Blonde hair dude and a dark hair dude that they followed around.
which was
Now
Dragnet.
they call that they have that show. What is like 911,
Rescue
and
911.
then it was weird to see everything shift to Chicago when they came out with all these Chicago
Chicago
Hope, Chicago
Fire.
Fire, Chicago. Like, what is it? Like I know when I see that show, having grown up in Chicago, that ain't a Chicago I ever been to. They're like,
Dragnet.
how you don't have any traffic?
Oh, yeah. No problem.
How
Get
do you
fire
don't
every
have
day.
any other people?
Like Law and Order in New York, right? What did you say it was? People getting interrupted doing work.
They never stop working.
Don't get interrupted.
Whenever they interview a person, they were talking about a murder,
Yeah,
obviously, or something that happened.
it's true.
And
Like
they're
get
like,
the
"Hey,
crates on the
can we
truck.
talk to you?" And they still piling the box under that truck because it's the most important thing that he can do. They're like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, so no, I just oh, I remember that blonde girl. She was here the other day as wait a minute, I got to stack these boxes. Oh yeah,
that is funny. You should like find like compile those clips for a
as
short or
they sitting
something.
there just cutting up a slab of work in a butcher shop. Yeah,
Right?
sliding side of beef, everything else. Yeah, blah blah blah. Like New Yorkers never stop working.
I'm doing the fishnets.
Every time they go into a bar, the bartender's always cleaning the glass. Yeah, they're gonna you clean the glass and then you put your DNA all over the freaking glass. Now, thanks.
Funny man. It's funny because it's so true.
It is. That's funny. And then they put every single detector on that one case. There's 5 billion crimes happening in New York at all times.
Right? You got
Every
the
single person in that precinct is on the same case.
I see his buddy. Then you have Marissa Argate and Elliot. The
And
captain's in
here's
on
the
it.
kicker. There is never any proof. They just talk people into confessing. They get on the stand. They always gonna have the guilty person on the stand, and they always. So yes, I did it because he would never. I'm going really.
Like it's only got an hour to get it done, man.
I know, but why not? You going like just don't say anything.
Well, it's not much of a show.
Man, at the very beginning too of the show was always find that dead body and always the quip on in Law and Order. Everybody, every Law and Order.
That's every
Actually, I
show.
think it's now a law that a Law and Order must be playing at all time. I bet you if you turn on a television right now, as you go through the
TNT or
channel, because
USA.
I don't have any, there's a Law and Order on.
That's any murder show. Murder She Wrote. You got to start that way. Matlock. You got to start that way. Psych starts that way.
Murder She Wrote, she was the serial killer.
Yeah,
Everywhere
you
she
figure
went,
that out.
people die. I said it before. They never suspected her. She was the most successful security killer on television. Nobody, Jessica Fletcher, is way worse than Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer.
She is the boogeyman, boogie woman.
She would have killed John Wick.
All unassuming.
Right.
Like some porridge. The heck is porridge?
You know, like growing up becoming an adult make you like signs that you're an adult when you realize that Goldilocks is
Jerk.
yeah, is a criminal.
Breaking into houses, eating food.
It's like you ate their food, you slept in
breaking
you
stuff.
broke their stuff. Yeah.
Is that a grim fairy tale though? Because it probably ends badly then if it's a grim fairy tale, right? Truly.
No, she escapes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I think the story is like she's sleeping in baby and she's still here and she jumps out the window and escapes.
I wanted to like that Grimm show because I thought it was a cool premise, but I could
Ugh.
not get behind the actor, man. I couldn't.
Oh no.
I couldn't like this guy is not gonna beat anything up. He's like, you don't need to be Jack Reacher or whatever, but man, this guy was like, I don't know, like he works at a what's that place?
Oh
Golden
yeah.
Village. I was like, I just couldn't do it. A cool premise, and the special effects look pretty good. And I was like, man, this is the wrong guy. But people liked it. It ran for a while. Couldn't get into it. Did you watch it?
It's no. Honestly, I actually thought it was kind of an interesting concept too. You know, it's kind of like, but it just went a little sideways for me
Yeah,
kind of quickly.
quickly, very quickly.
So, and I'm going like, I don't know if it was, I don't know. There was another show that was coming on around that same time or seemed like made by the same people was Fringed. Fringe.
Fringe. I remember a little bit of Fringe.
Like it was basically the X Files was successful, so which basically made people more acceptable for TV shows like Grimm and Fringe, and
Yeah,
Fringe was really kind of cool at the beginning. It kind of like a more serious version of Warehouse 13.
you didn't like that show, right?
No,
I liked it okay.
I didn't realize that the lady who from Stargate was that her in Warehouse 13?
I hate Stargate. You know that.
Oh, I didn't know you hated Stargate.
Can't,
I really
never made
liked
it
the
through it.
movie, and the first 2 seasons was really good when it was on Showtime, and then it switched to Sci-Fi.
Oh, yeah, to tone it down.
Yeah, because the first 2 seasons was when it was on Showtime. It was like, typical 10 to 12 episodes per season.
Maybe it's James Spader. I couldn't stand for a long time, but then turned into like kind of a fan.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
always liked James Spader. He played a really good heel in movies, but
he did because he's just unlikable.
he's very dislikable because he's one of those guys that
Just want to punch in the face.
yes, he's like very talkative and air like that. He's this air about him that you're going like, you're talking to a person that can hurt you, right? Like you think that you won't get hurt.
Yeah, he has that face, especially in Wolf. He has that face.
Oh my god! But Wolf was I love Wolf. The moment in Wolf where he's sitting there talking to Jack and Jack is already now part wolf or whatever it is, and he turns and as he's speaking to Jack and Jack just basically pees on his shoes.
Odd movie no one talks about. Saw
Wolf
Pfeiffer, James Spader.
is good though.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
fact, one of the cool
Did
part
go all right.
about like yeah, that one there's another movie that people don't talk about from way back in the day. It's called Wolf Finn with Gregory Hines and Albert Finney.
I think I've seen that. Gregor Hines Wolf. Sounds
Basically,
familiar.
they're in New York. They're thinking that there's a serial killer. They're like cops investigate, but it turns out to be a
Yeah,
werewolf.
I remember you saying that now. Wolfen. 81.
Not Wolfenstein. Jeez, I hate autofills.
Yeah, remember that cover?
Yeah. It's actually a pretty I think it's pretty and it's free on Tubi, so if you ever want to check it out.
Yeah, Tubi, let's go. I haven't been on Tubi in a while. They were getting super popular for a minute. I was getting worried. I was getting a little
That it was
nervous.
going to that they're going to start costing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think Tubi Originals fixed that because we're so terrible.
Yeah, I saw that was happening. I was going like, "Oh no. They're going down this road."
Oh, got the creature vision. Got the
Mm,
yeah, the creature vision and Wolfen. I think I saw this. Like as a kid, like maybe probably too many times, and it was probably too young
yeah.
to watch it.
Yeah. They had some really good practical. They had some really good stuff in there. It's like, wow. I can't believe they went there. I hated it for certain aspect of it, like every movie you deal with that's a suspense or whatever it is, there's always a character that you like that gets taken out.
Yeah, that sucks.
Normally it's like the best friend to the protagonist that basically prepares the protagonist and actually going the extra mile doing so, like for example in all the Dirty Harry movies, every time he got a partner they died. It's like every single time,
Yep, every single time.
except one end up in a hospital, but you know
That's somebody a werewolf on Vox. This is a that was an interesting show.
yeah,
People liked it.
every time now I'm thinking about the werewolf.
Yeah, Wolf
You
Mask.
presenting the
You still got that?
greatest transformational thing ever. It's kind of like I laugh because it's funny as shit. It's funny. It's kind of like I just love the idea that someplace somewhere around the world people are still making movies. They make it with what they have, and you got to start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. That's that's how I made Dead Storage 1 and 2.
Hmm. That's how like back in the day, like the Puppet Master movies, like Critters and
Critters. Horror comedy.
was it a comedy?
I think Critters runs it falls. It's a
Yeah.
comedy. It probably
Well, it
runs into
has to
comedy.
be. Man, it's a freaking rolling ball.
And then like Critters 3 is like that huge ball of the critters.
Yeah, super critter.
Yeah, Ghoulies. That's pretty leads into that.
Ghoulies.
All from Gremlins. which was
There
not a
was
comedy.
funny. I don't know, Transfers, but I don't know, Doll Man.
Because yeah,
Love
Dollman
Doll
versus
Man.
Puppet Master, right? That's a thing. That's
Yeah.
a movie. Yeah, I don't do horror movies anymore, but I remember all that stuff.
I don't really consider horror. I haven't like primarily I don't like horror movies. I think there's just require a level of stupidity for the characters to behave in order for a horror movie to work.
Usually,
And I can never get past that a lot.
I do enjoy like a well done supernatural one, like Fallen.
Yeah.
That's one.
Supernatural, but the chopper hacking and slack, I don't like.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's easy to make those movies.
Fallen seems more of a suspense thriller. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
is.
I don't It's kind of hard to get into titles or anything else, but Fallen had one of those things where you sitting there watching the movie where, like I was saying, like you come to the end and the end punches it, like just puts a freaking exclamation mark right on it. It's kind of like I did not see that come. I did
Yeah,
not. That was wild.
yeah, yeah. That was a good one.
Another one that did it for me was like I didn't see the latest fan of Final Destination, but I think Final Destination 5 where or 6, the one where they circled back.
First one was good.
The first one was good. The second one, the traffic accident thing was breathtaking. I was holding my breath watching that one.
Yeah, I don't get behind those trucks.
No. Every time I see them, I'm going like, I'm done. No, no,
Yep.
no, no, no.
Yep.
And I'm very aware.
Lane.
What's that?
Yeah, like a way back and get in the other lane.
And I'm very aware of plastic bottle in a car.
Oh, into the brake.
Like getting no. No, 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 no. The one with the roller coaster one.
Oh no.
It seems a little bit on the far fetch.
Oh, I thought it was
Not that the roller coaster can't go bad, but it just didn't. It didn't make me hold my breath. It's kind of like, oh wow, that sucks.
That roller coaster part in House on Haunted Hill is underrated.
Oh wow, that's unfair. What he did at that was crazy.
Yep.
I was going like, that's a heart attack.
That part was awesome.
It was. You see that other roller coaster go flying off, and then you coming right like, oh, we're dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Like, oh no, the elevator was the ride. I was like, oh man, that was good.
Oh,
that guy's a good actor.
Yeah, Jeffrey something or other.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Price, got to fill that shoe.
Yeah,
I think he did a good job.
There was a series called a House of Haunted Hill series.
Oh, was there?
Very good series from a lot of people I'm here from. Look it up. Was it House on Haunted Hill series? Or is it something a Hill House? Yep. The House on Haunted, a 10 episode thing on Netflix.
Okay, I know that. Now, you know what? I was just thinking, I just saw this, but next time we have this, do a stream together, like, you maybe should, stream this to your Twitch.
What's that?
Like, you could probably stream this
this. Yeah, I probably can. I forgot about that because I did that once before.
Yeah.
It's really simple to do, too.
Yeah, I don't gotta make sure we do the simple things, right?
Yeah.
So, I actually got some likes on this video. Broke 10, got 12 likes. That's high for me. Cool. I usually get like 7, 9. Breaking 10 is good. Well, that watch hour sometimes is insane,
What's that?
dude. The new watch time requirement coming up, 8,000 hours.
What?
Oh, you didn't see the post I made? Yeah. So And next year, beginning in February, instead of 4,000 hours, which I'm way far away from, you only need 8,000 to get monetized.
They're just trying to. Wow.
Yeah. See you later, small creators.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still create on YouTube, but if you're trying to get monetized, like for AdSense and whatever, like
No.
some Logic said I should do a membership side. I was like, I don't know.
Well, you know what the problem is, and even though there are other ones out there, YouTube doesn't have a real uh competition.
No, I mean, you gotta go to Rumble.
Yeah.
There's Rumble, Odyssey, was Daily Motion, and you can go look at those pages, and you're like, yeah, Odyssey layout's probably the best. Rumble is pretty much a political platform disguised as a
Yeah, I cannot do
platform.
politics at all.
Yeah, and then that's where those one guys ended up too that have like all the girls on the panel. Um, Best Fresh and Fit, and the other guy that like
Oh, I remember them.
they bring a bunch of dumb. I'll just, you know what, I'm gonna quote some dumb girls onto their show and like, oh,
Mhm.
they have questions and they look
That's
dumb.
the Manos. That's the yeah.
That's
I
the
remember that.
that side of the manosphere, which is just the toxic side,
I hate
right?
that part of it.
And I think maybe the girls are maybe just probably in on it because like you can find some dumb
Yeah.
people, but like that many over the time and that big of panels, I was like, I think these girls are
I
probably
just think you
in on
just
the
have to
gig.
number one let people know you're there to entertain,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
number two, it's kind of like it's not real. It's not
yeah. They
like a
shouldn't.
real conversation type of thing where you're
Yeah,
going like, I'm gonna speak my mind, you're gonna speak your mind about things and everything else. It's kind of like
yeah. Them trying to get
I'm gonna just
gotcha moments.
yeah. Like a couple of those guys took themselves way too serious, and they thought there was something came crashing. I'm going like, nah, man.
Right. Doing well though.
I watched a couple of documentary on social media, like Instagram and everything else. It was kind of like, especially like early on Instagram when all these young people were doing things, stunts or all these other type of stuff. We're always having to keep it up. There was like one girl, she said she had to leave it because she was not sleeping and she was making money and everything else. And then next thing you know, like her parents gave her and she was a high schooler, so her parents gave her the main bedroom and
For
everything
shit
else.
out
And
of
said,
it.
I don't care who you are or whatever it is, you're not getting my main bedroom. But she became the primary source of income for that
Right, right.
family. And then they just kept like, okay, you gotta do this, gotta go, Caitlin, gotta do whatever it is over and over again. And then one point there was I don't know if they still do this, when content creators, social media influencer was not just I won't say a handful, but it was a number of people. So they would get together and actually fly some of the other famous ones out and sponsor paid trips to a social media gathering of other ones. They used to talk about like how they build their brand and all the other type of stuff. I
Yeah.
said, "Oh,
They
I know
still have
how
those.
you did it,
Yeah, well, I mean, some people have a leg up.
and you were
Let's say,
born with it."
yeah, yeah,
Just saying.
yeah. You have two assets that some of us don't have. Three assets technically. Um, yeah, that's just
but
facts. Just unfortunate.
but you know what? That's the word.
That's the
It's
world.
just the way it is.
It's just the way it is. So, and I don't like what do you call to be front. Like, I understand. Hey, it's there. You're taking advantage of it. You gotta take advantage of what you can. So
Yeah,
it was annoying though. It sucks
it
when I saw
is.
someone invade like the toy collecting space. Like when it's
Oh my
obviously,
god, when the invasion sometimes that
I was like,
happened,
it's like
but
this
then
is
they're
like bad
disappeared.
selection. Yeah, then like okay, like I don't know how
But
you
we
got
all
like that
kind of
many.
remember the one like invasion that didn't work out because when the new G4 TV went all in and
Well, yeah,
decided
this
to like okay, we're gonna go into this person, and I'm going like, and like, do you forget who your target audience is?
Well, do you think that
Because if you,
you thought that
huh?
that demographic was bigger? That demographic is like less than 10% of people that they're talking about. So I was
Right,
like that's not how you going to
I said
succeed.
you're talking about less than 10% of the people, and because you gave in to that 10%, you ticked off the 90% of the people who supported you, and
Right.
people will leave.
Yeah,
I
85% of the
click
people
on
left.
to your stuff.
I tried to watch even the first opening. Like I was like, it's bad.
It is. It was bad. It
And
was
then
really bad. I'm going like, do you guys not realize it and anything? And then some of the people who I didn't realize they were a certain way, like the Adam guy.
yeah,
And I'm going like, oh my god, you're insufferable. I'm going
I
like,
always
you
thought
used to
so,
be
but
with
yeah,
Morgan and you were cool, saying, but I didn't realize on your own that you're this. Like, wow, dude, seriously.
yeah. There's the reason why networks have restraints on people. I think.
Yeah.
Like, look, man, this ain't gonna get over with like the the main audience. So
Well, the whole ideal is this is your niche and you're doing well in it and all this other type of stuff. And there's folks and but when you try to, it's when you decided to allow somebody to tell you you're wrong for what you're doing. And especially like early on, it's kind of like she got hired for something and she know, and everybody is in on it. So did she, so did she. And now you talking about something and it's going like, well, you're frustrated because people are not looking at you or
yeah,
watching your content.
but he should have known.
But they
How do you
weren't
not know
watching or
that?
not looking. What's that?
Like, how does he not even like, you know, understand that concept?
Right. The whole ideal is like like you weren't being honest, and you forgot about, like, because people watch stuff if you're going like, I want to find out more about this game, about this movie, about this music or books or comic or this event and everything else, and you are going on and then just, instead of like saying, yeah, critical of this movie, you were critical of the fans of the movie, and that's where you went wrong.
Yep. Well, man, I
Because
think we'll
people
wrap
going
it
like,
up
I'm
soon.
not wrong for liking this movie.
Right, that's your opinion, but you can't like your opinion is the worst.
But then when you sit there and say like, oh, these people only like this because they have half a brain or blah blah blah, and then that's like, well, bye. And then you got this other dude who's supposed to be overseer co-signing on it.
How long did that thing even
Like,
last? Like from like beginning to end. I'm about to wrap up here soon. About how long did
I think maybe a year. They tried a little bit
less than
afterwards.
1 year?
Oh wow!
Less than a year. November,
But they had this forced thing they were trying to
October,
do.
almost a year, but not quite. Yeah,
I think with streaming and YouTube and everything else, and the reason why that the it's harder now is because pre-COVID it wasn't, and then everybody well known decided to stream, and then a lot of well known people are still in the circles and everything else. They're going like, I want all these avenues, and I'm going like, ugh. And so
yeah,
everybody else is going like, I'm going to support that instead of this, like the small streamers and stuff like that. I think that's why, like YouTube, when they started having YouTube TV, and
yeah.
sorry, YouTube, not crapping on you, but
Sounded great.
when they started doing some of the type of things they were doing, I think, started uh getting up here in the big money type stuff all at once versus, advertisers kind of like, this guy has a following, and now that person's going to get paid from the ads that run on their program. There's a person I used to watch all the time that used to have a podcast that recommends tech stuff.
Mhm.
Loved her content. She made great content. It was to the point, and even when she got a sponsor, she would tell you straight up, this person sponsored me, but she's also said because I like their product and I agreed to it. Like she wasn't going like, oh, they're sponsoring me, but I really hate their products, but I gotta sell it.
Right.
Because like all the stuff that she was talking
Who was it?
before.
Who is it?
Oh my god. I can't remember her name. I want not Paige. It was on it was primarily podcasts on Apple.
She was on
Uh,
YouTube.
I think she was on YouTube too as well, and she had a she got it was Geek Brief or Geek Beaked, and then she changed it to Geek Brief. Come
It's not Melanie
on.
Mac, right?
Oh yeah, it's permanently closed. What's that?
It's not Melanie Mac.
No. I used to follow her.
Geek Beat.
She was but it closed down now. It was Geek Brief.
Brief.
Uh her name was Callie Lewis.
It's not on YouTube anymore.
And her real name was Lori Pertucci. Uh it was a yeah, they said focus on short accessible reviews, explanation of new gadgets, websites, and tech news for everyday people.
It was Geek Beat.
It was one of the most popular downloaded and watched tech video podcasts during the early boom of the internet video and podcasting.
Hmm.
But it ended up happening like she either didn't own or they wouldn't let her or something.
What happened to Callie Lewis? Geek. Moved on from tech news to run a successful video production coaching business.
Okay.
Studio building, live video coaching, industry speaking.
And she used to tell you all the equipment she used to podcast with. In
Why did she
which
quit?
was cool because a lot of people wasn't sharing that type of stuff.
Financial strain, creative freedom, need for personal growth. Resisting a corporate sellout. For her to grow, she would have to sell brands she didn't like, it sounds like. So
Yeah, because that's what ended up happening is so she left that and started.
She's coaching and doing all kinds of stuff now. She's being successful.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. She walked away. I'm not gonna sell your crap. Your Temu computer. Not selling it.
So it was Geek Brief and then Geek Beat and then but sometimes people are the show, the whole and
Oh
everything
yeah.
else.
Yeah,
And so
definitely.
you decided to try to switch out the host and everything else. And people going like, I like that person. That person talked and
Right. Gotta
understood.
go where they're going.
Yeah. But like you at the time, like podcasts used to, in order to get your podcast, you had to make an agreement to be hosted on somebody's server.
Oh yeah.
And like
That's before
before,
StreamYard and before all this easy stuff,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So in order for you to get your stuff out, you have to have somebody say, "Hey," whether you pay them and everything else, or then they say, "We'll do this," and then you make a
Like
deal, and they get a
just
percentage, or
gatekeeping,
they own
basically.
it. What's that?
Just gatekeeping.
Yeah. Then they try to say, "Hey, we as the host, the server, we want you to push this product that you
Yep.
don't believe in."
Yep. So
And
I
you
got a
do
lot of
that.
respect for like Dude Perfect. He knew they're family oriented. Like they won't take any tobacco or alcohol
Mhm.
promotions. I was like, that's super cool, smart. And they definitely don't need it now, but even back then when they were offered it, they said no.
Yeah, because I mean, sure, it could be X, Y, Z, but you're right. There's like certain things you're gonna go like, nah, I'm good.
Geek Beat 10 years ago. Yeah, different hosts. It looks like.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
used to watch those they every day, like I had about 400 of their podcasts downloaded. That was on the other computer. It's probably still, fire up the other computer. It's probably,
kind of want to watch it now because he had like the archives. They still have a
yeah.
channel
And
here.
so what I did was there was a lot of product that I knew about that I got. Then I started getting into my own thing by discovering stuff myself. Like of course, there's stuff that became popular like Pivo, the lens ball, like a lot of
I
stuff
remember
that I,
Lensball. Yeah.
a lot of stuff
Wow.
is kind of like, because I was obsessed in making videos and making things and have my own little studio type thing. I'm going like, how am I gonna be able to do this? Like I remember create my own
It's like pain.
mobile.
That's how.
What's that?
It's a pain. I remember I was making those movies or whatever with like a hand cam and an SD card and Magic Studios. Everything
Well,
was
I
like
still got yeah. Oh God, Magic Studio. God, that's what it was called.
Movie
And
Pro
then
Edit, whatever
I,
number
I
you're
made
on.
a monopod. I took a motorized monopod. I took three different parts in order to make a movable monopod. Like so, I have this camera tracking that track your movement. Where I attached it to a monopod, where I attached it to a motorized thing, where I lay down some hard wheel tracks, where I put the wheels inside of the track, and I laid out so many feet, and then I walked with it as I talked, so I can
Yeah,
have a smooth ride with it. And see, I have gimbals.
yeah. Now you have
So
gimbals. Your phone has stabilization on it. Yeah,
before, yeah, old phones or old video cameras.
the bounce when you walk, super big.
Oh my god, I made so many bouncing videos from back in the 80s.
Yep. Yeah, it's much easier. I mean, I started my YouTube channel like with the iPhone 5, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
I
5,
remember.
iPhone 5. It was fine. It worked.
Yeah.
So, worked just fine. Now I just use I think I'm on the 12. So probably
Well,
should
you did a
upgrade.
really good job, though. I mean, from where you started.
What's up about the next video coming out? Well, not the very next one, but the one after that for next Saturday. My wife helped me quite a bit. She's going to do the edits. So
I noticed that you took off a lot of stuff off your YouTube. Do you got all that stuff archived or do you delete it?
just in private
Oh, they're just private.
because I was trying to like maximize viewership and like they were like, hey, take these things off, right? I think I did delete things that were under 100 views for like shorts and stuff. I think I got rid of some, put a lot in private,
You
and
still got that review,
didn't help at
the
all.
stuff when we went
Didn't do
to
anything.
the
Yeah, all those
hard.
reviews. I think all the when we talked to all the people.
Yeah.
I think they're in private because none of them did well.
Oh.
Yep, it was fun to do, and I don't know, like yeah, none of those did
I think we
well.
should do something like that again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to. I haven't been to a con. since then.
I know. There's a I think there's a con nearby. I want to say September or something. I think they got a Battlestar Galactica one. I think around here.
Yeah, if it's local, I'll go. Whoa, what the heck? Got a bunch of subs tonight. Thank you guys who were here earlier, or if you're here now.
Oh, you got some
Like,
subs?
like 6.
Excellent.
That's cool. They'll all drop off in 2 days, though. That's what happens.
But
Yeah.
hey,
Well, one will stay, so there'll be a net sub in there, maybe 2. But that's
that's
cool.
cool.
I'm going to see if I can find those ones you're talking about. Like, so, go to content. I think I made shorts out of those, and then visibility. Yeah, I have a lot on private.
Mm,
Looks like because I was trying to maximize everything to get to that 4,000 hours, which it didn't make. So now I was like, oh, what's do, man?
I know.
I was like, oh, just gonna make videos I like. Keep on doing that. But
Yeah,
they've gotten better. I try to put more stuff in there. And this next one, my wife knows how to do some edits. They're pretty cool. Make it with sound effects. But when it's just you by yourself, you make videos. It takes a while.
it does.
When you're
When
by
you're sitting there
yourself,
editing and all that other type of stuff, you editing on your phone or I used to be big into editing, like really big into it. One of the thing I know though, just from watching other people content and then so watch myself, but watching other people content is kind of like sometimes people will have like a long intro. And we're like, you can have a long intro
no, you
if you
can't.
establish at like, you know, uh couple, but you know what? But everybody that I know
It's a thing in the past.
actually did really well because people skill.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have a long intro when I first started. It's like 15 seconds. Like,
You
nobody wants to see that every video, man. They want to get to like, what are you talking about? No.
know what I don't understand? Because somebody I know had gotten like about 15 people together on to do a I guess trivia, movie trivia type thing. So 15 streamers or something, people know movies supposedly.
Yeah.
And so they posted I guess it was a live event, but then they posted the whole thing, as a video to replay. And they have a 5-minute countdown clock on the reposting. I'm like, what is the point of this?
Yeah, I understand.
Like, that was for live. You're going like, hey, we're going live in 5 minutes. So all the people who watch their stuff is going like, hey, she's going to be live in 5 minutes. Let me get my stuff together. But when you decided that you're going to turn it into something maybe that other people can come back to, you have to edit that out.
Yeah. Yeah. Just sitting there for 5 minutes.
I'm not going to sit there for 5 minutes.
I
In
mean, you can
fact,
fast forward it, but
I
yeah,
can fast forward it, or I'm going like, eh.
and you're like, yeah. Yep.
And that's a lot of time. Like when I watch a lot of instructional stuff, for tech and everything else. It's like how to build this server, how to fix this issue. And so I get on there and there's a few people who are like, oh, they got to the point and great. There's other people who will sit there and talk about their resume. Hi, it's John. I spent 15 years working for
Yep.
Microsoft, blah blah blah, yakety I don't care.
Now we, from what I understand, are actually in the minority with that view. Yeah. People in general want the personability, I guess. They want something that's like 15 minutes or longer. They can just like kind of play in the background or watch. So that stuff that person probably has more views than something we would want to go to. That's like 4 minutes. Show me how to do it so I can get it done. Right?
Right.
That's how we think.
No,
But
listen. I have my show me how to get it done stuff, but I also have like I may play some music. It's kind of like some lo-fi or something,
that's
as
music.
I'm doing.
But I'm talking about the people just talking heads. Like, oh, it's just late today because it was like she was talking about getting scammed on Facebook Marketplace or something, right? But like, she talked so much, like I just clicked out of it because like you're not even talking about what I clicked on it for. Like,
Right. Oh yeah.
like, oh, today on Tuesday I went to the grocery store and then, I was like, are you ever going to talk about getting scammed yet? I'm 3 minutes in and you haven't got there. So,
Oh yeah. You
but
know
people are
what?
like
I
that.
think a lot of it too is there's something about at least for I'm not even remotely there, but like a preparation where you sit there and going like, I mean, lay out like you laying out a thesis or something, a beginning, this is gonna end, I'm gonna get to this point, and then we gotta have the little chapters about anybody like we're gonna spend a minute or two on this thing and we're gonna move on. Like they count down top, top, top,
Yeah.
and all that other
Also,
type of stuff.
you're supposed to cut I think it's every 3 seconds. You're supposed to change your image, which is
Really?
insane. You know,
Like
people
it's an
say that
MTV music video?
if you count what you're watching, like whatever long form content that you watch, probably count like probably by 7 seconds, the film is going to change in some aspect. It's going to zoom in.
Uh,
It's going to click a little bit in and out every every 7 seconds at least. At least it's going to change. This is crazy.
well, not most of the a lot of the content I'm watching is they can't do it because it's kind of like, all right, here we go, and like for example, like installing a vCenter, it's kind of like, and I'm like, okay, here we go. You need those steps, right? But you're right about the other type of stuff, though. You're right.
All right. Even on that, they might zoom into the text. So yeah, it's crazy. Which I don't do in my which I
Well, you know
should,
what,
I guess.
too. When that does happen, you know what I do
Because your
because
eyes
you when
refocus.
I pause.
I should just move constantly.
I go like, pause. Okay, let me rewind. You know, I hate when people aren't clear when they give instructions.
Yeah, old YouTube way back when I fixed my computer fan through a YouTube video. It was just basic, boring video, but it
Yeah,
was informational. I got it
right.
done.
Boring informational stuff works though.
If it's a how to, it is evergreen because
Yeah.
it has a purpose. It fills a need. But
But like Linus,
entertainment different. Yeah, Linus Tech
you know,
Tips.
yeah, what's kind of funny about like reading some of this type of stuff is the people who left. And then they talking about the reason why they left. They're going, I have nothing to say, or they had stuff to say, because some people going like, he's the only one that making money,
Right, I'm out of here. Maybe I'll open channel, make money.
like I provide a lot. And so I wanted to try to go, but I know why they did it because they sit and say like why I left Linus Tech Tip. So that they're
Yeah,
going
you
like,
want
oh,
to click on that right
Linus.
there. Why do you leave?
They click on it and then they're going to like, and it's not going to be anything mean. It's going like, oh,
No, no, not usually. I got clickbaited today. This guy was like at like people that food all around the world and whatever. He's like, after this video, or after this, he said, I think it was after this, I'm done with YouTube or quitting YouTube. And I click on it. And he talks for a while, and he's like, to go around trade different foods, and he's like, okay. He's like, after this goal, and this is the goal, right? This is that. This is when he's gonna quit YouTube. He says, I'm gonna do a video, and I think he said, eat a dish in every country in the world because it's never been done before. I was like, okay, how long is that going to take before you quit YouTube? Years. It's going to take forever, right? Go to every
that's
country.
funny. Are you going to go to those country or just get that dish
I'm going
because
to go to the country.
wow.
I was like, you
Ain't
gave
going
yourself
to
a
every
pretty
country
long
in the
time
world.
of a YouTube career. Still ahead of you, buddy. Yeah, I thought that was lame. Give my thumbs down because I was like, you clickbaited me because that's BS. That's a bunch of crap. No.
There's a lot of clickbait stuff out there. It's crazy. What do you think of AI content?
I hate the singing where people fall for it. That
Yeah.
irritates me. like the old guy that's like the guy in America's Got Talent, the old guy. It's obviously AI generated. It's the same country raspy whiskey fake voice. Probably
Mhm.
his, parents, the son not caring about him anymore.
I look at it this way. So AI is going to be a thing.
What's up, Henry?
How you doing? You
You
know,
know
Sonic
Sonic the Hedgehog
Burger, the
or Burger?
character,
There's the Hedgehog.
the
There's the
sound
hamburgers.
effects.
The Boom. Sonic Boom. What's Sonic? Uh,
I like this. I like Sonic Burgers,
Yeah, I like Sonic Burgers.
and I did play a lot out of Sonic the Hedgehog. Actually, probably more so than I did Mario. I know it was Sega's thing.
Yeah, I play more Sonic than Echo. That's for sure. Yeah, but the AI like singing stuff gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff that's
I
I'm
mean,
not a huge fan
we're
of.
not going to go backwards because some of the stuff that people didn't like about like CGI or some of the other type of stuff. But I'm going like you have to try to use it for towards your advantage, but make sure that a lot of this stuff is not.
Slop.
It is a lot. There's,
There's a lot of slop.
I think I call it digital. Is that a person, Sonic?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything. Probably left.
Say
Appreciate the comment though.
Sonic. But
Yeah.
I mean, I just think that I don't know. I don't know. I think there is some digital plagiarism going on with AI.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. There's problems and there's pros and cons, right?
And I think there doesn't seem to be a overall like the first AI was cool, but then everybody else started getting into it, and then it's basically now everybody kind of owns it or has it.
I mean,
Uh,
I'll let like Gemini or GPT generate a thumbnail, and then maybe I'll reword it. I'll take that watermark off. Sometimes they're totally off. They're like I was like, did you look at the thumbnail you just made? And it's always like, oh,
I
you're right.
remember
So
like writing like having spent 20 years in the military, I had to write a lot of EPRs, performance reports, put people up for awards and stuff like that. And you had to write a justification and all this other type of stuff. And I remember how I hated English lit or like it was or
yeah,
English composition when
I'll
I
use
was in
ChatGPT.
I was
So
math and everything. No, this was didn't exist back. I'm talking about back in the day in the
I
80s.
mean, now I'd be like that.
And then
High
coming
school.
into the military and having to do more writing than I ever done than I when in high school, elementary, I was college. Just kind of like wow, like having to give it a brief was like wow thing. Like I remember taking public speaking class in college because it was part of my degree. You had to take it, and you get it's weird that they judge you on it. Like you got to maintain eye contact, find somebody in the audience, do this, don't stay
Right.
on blah blah blah. And I'm going like, and how wrong they were really.
No, that's necessary.
Well, a lot of it has to deal with if you know what the hell you're talking about, then you absolutely don't have too much to really worry about when you are nervous is not really there. Like, all right, let me talk about XYZ. And then people ask questions and you like I got the answer because I got it all in my head.
Right.
But when you are working on a subject where somebody assign you and tell you to make a counter argument to XYZ and just to see if you can, so nobody works that way. Nobody goes around and going like, you know what, I'm gonna play devil advocates to myself.
To yourself.
No one. Like
uh,
I'm gonna challenge me. I'm gonna challenge my way of thinking to like, what if? Like, nah.
yeah, but
Like,
I had a review I was supposed to do for like evaluation, and usually I'd look up Google like give me a corporate nonsense thing. Right now, GPT can do it very easily. Like
yeah.
here's the blurb you need to satisfy what they're asking for because
But
it's
I
all
think
nonsense.
now.
double talk.
there's a
Like
lot
whisper
of
talk.
people in management position that are actually you're not getting punished for using that. They actually kind of like, oh, that was a pretty smart idea to use versus with other people. Because right now, people used to, or I mean, back in the day, people used to make it a detriment towards you if you looked up something online. You know, you Google something. Like I'm gonna Google
What
this
I
and
would do.
see, and they're going like, well, you don't know that you have to look, but I'm going to my sources. I said the same thing of me picking up a tech book, going like, oh, it's right here as well.
I don't know what
Privet,
language that is, but
Russian.
I put it AI. It says hello, so hello.
It is Privet, Katila, Меня зовут, right in the frequency. И он зовут
Yeah.
Zevet
It
Rick
was a while ago.
1000.
It might be
I
gone.
basically just said, hello, I am riding the frequency. This is Rick 1000. You are here at the podcast
We're
of Rick
here.
1000.
Welcome in.
Please subscribe,
And
like, and watch
and
everything he
share, right?
produces.
Hit share.
And if you share, tell your friend to watch about 6 to
8,000 hours
10,000 like now.
right now for next
Start
year.
now. Now we just couple of people who's been around that we've been doing this. God, I think we first started with my injury year when we start. You started before
That's a
I
while
joined
ago.
you,
Yeah, I
but
started
my
in
injury
7.
year 2022,
Yeah, 2019
and I
for me.
couldn't walk.
So I've been at this 7 years
Wow.
with this channel. I had the other channel. Meh.
Yeah.
This one I put the work in. This one I put the work in. So,
Yeah.
been at it.
So, is it the name Rick? Can we still find you if we were to search for Random Rick reviews?
Maybe because like like back in the day, I would forget the title things, so it blurb to random Rook reviews.
Okay,
So
I
like
was
the description,
curious.
it would just say random Rook reviews. I don't know. Like let me search. Rick 1000 is pretty recent. Like, oh, why'd you do that? Because like reviews locks you into like this guy's a review channel, and I do other things. Like this is not a review right here. So
Well, you were kind of like your Random Rick
because it's random
watches.
everything, right? I could do everything I wanted.
Because at the time, Random Rick reviews, you going like, I'm gonna play this game, buy this toy. You basically talked a lot about all the different things you experienced, which is in life is ain't nothing but reviewing in a sense.
Yeah. So I'll go to like another browser, go to YouTube that I'm not logged into. I put that post out there like, hey, should I change it back to random reviews or Rick reviews or blah blah? And I only got like 11 people voted. I was like, that's not really what do you
Oh
call it? A benchmark to like go off of. I was like, is that
yeah.
2,000 subs? Only 11 people watch the channel, so I was like, that's kind of rough.
Every once in a while, I
I,
on
I come
Twitch.
up. I come up first.
Okay, that's
Rick
good.
1000 and then random somebody. Actually, the wolf comes up. This is the third thing. First
Like
video.
me,
Yes, Triple R and the wolf.
that video is private though, right?
No, I didn't make everything private. Like
Oh,
anything that got like a decent amount of views or whatever, I was like, I left out.
oh yeah, that was
Like,
a
I was
cool
like,
time though.
yeah. So yeah,
Every
yeah,
once in a
so
while, I put some out. It didn't hit as I thought it was going to. I thought about actually making an own completely big bad channel, like
yeah,
100% BM. Nobody would know.
yeah. Rick reviews when random Ricks. I come up, none of my videos come up,
That's good.
not yet. So, but random Ricks videos come up, and they're all like older. So the algorithm is not pushing my stuff, obviously.
I've seen a lot of discussion about that, and they did some changes and everything else, and It just seems like they want to push towards the people who have big channels already.
I mean, business is business, right?
So instead of the channel driving, now they help the channel to drive. Like, hey,
We got 30 likes now. That's pretty cool
where?
on this stream.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then let's see, sub count. We go up at all. Now I'm at 2490. I started at 2482 before this.
Oh,
So we'll see how long that lasts. That's cool. Digging that. Digging that. That's cool.
huh. Interesting.
I should ask Sean to come back on here because he's been at it as long as me. He was on here with us a long time ago. We first did our top fives. He's Slim. It was Slim Comics and More. Now it's just Slim's channel. And he posts a lot of Hot Wheels and comic book stuff. And then like one day a week, him and his family
Oh,
go get food. So do you remember him?
yeah.
Yeah. So we had Gary B, the casual comic book guy who does comic
Yeah,
books.
I was wondering about him.
So we've all been at it about the same time. So and we're all about the same sub count and stuff. And
Hmm.
I think I think we're all about the same level, maybe of success. Um, and those guys deserve just success as well because they've been at the
Yeah.
grind. I enjoy their stuff. Gary Vee has cool comic hauls. He promotes others' channels like on he promoted my channel on this
I was
podcast.
impressed with the collection that people have or the things
Yeah,
that they're
Slim's Comics got a
into.
cool
It's kind of like,
collection.
man, that's really amazing actually.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I've
You
sold a
were
lot of my stuff.
established your things that you like, your little corner and everything else. It's kind of like, wow, all right.
Yeah, so those guys are cool, man.
It
Cool
is
dudes.
kind of funny too when you talk to people like Gary B and stuff like that because it's kind of like you're the person that should be a technical advisor on some of these superhero movies and stuff.
Yeah, like I say, he's into that.
It's kind of
That's
like,
his
what is
genre.
this about? Like when you watch a movie, you're going like, this don't seem true. Even you don't even know anything about the character, you can tell that something don't seem true. I think it's just kind of funny that they're back on Lantern, after, right, it's kind of like DC and what they're trying to do now is trying to do some of the Marvel type stuff.
I mean,
And
yeah. I mean, they
what's
failed
that?
so many times. So got
I
that
just want
here.
them to just like make have good writing, dude. Just yeah.
Ugh, that's late, man.
Yeah.
Been on this for hours.
Oh yeah.
I do appreciate folks stopping in, making comments.
Yeah.
Check out the channel. Check out Writing Frequency on Twitch. So, what nights? It's usually Friday nights or Saturday nights.
Friday and Saturday, I try to like not always, but it's normally because throughout the week, it's kind of like I don't want to stay up too late doing it.
Yeah, I mean, we got work, right?
Yeah,
Let me see.
and
Oh, that comes right up. That's cool.
I want to make myself something, maybe a BLT, because I got the stuff for it.
Post your link in here. I think I should hit the comments. Here we go. All right. Come over on Twitch.
Oh
I am at Twitch still at Random Reviews Triple R, I believe. So I
yeah.
do stream over there.
What
So
about
if I want
Kick? Are you on Kick?
I am on Kick. I haven't been on there a long time.
Okay.
I should have maybe concentrate on that. Like there was a split, right? There was kind of a split. Like COVID, I was on Twitch. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a Twitch streamer, right? And then got a little bit of traction, made a couple bucks, and then YouTube started to take off a little more for me. And then I was like, well, I kind of got on Twitch initially just to promote my YouTube, technically. I was like, I play video games anyway. Might as well stream it. And then there was a split like, where am I going to spend my time at? Well, I enjoy making content a lot. So I'm gonna go more the YouTube route, I think, and then like YouTube about streaming. I say, well, I could stream on here as well, and then vertical streaming came, so kind of all rolled. But Twitch made some friends over there, which I like hanging out, going to their streams, and sometimes they come over to my stream. So it's a cool place. Because you have Facebook Live. Some people do. Never got into that. Instagram. I barely post on there. Don't have a TikTok. Don't have that. So, what do you have? What YouTube and Twitch, right?
Yeah.
No TikTok.
I have a TikTok, but it doesn't do it. I mean, I don't do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't make TikToks. I don't even have an account. So.
I every once in a while I would make something. Like one of the videos I made was when I was in the hospital right after my injury,
Oh
and I
yeah.
put a video that got a lot of hit because I was talking about how bad the treatment I was receiving. And I
Okay.
was kind of like doing physical therapy. At the time, it was before I needed leg surgery. I just couldn't
Uh,
move the leg at all. And I'm going like, so I'm going, I got to try to do something. I want to walk again. So,
right. So you're off crutches and stuff now.
oh yeah,
Also,
I
good
can't
lord.
run, but I can walk
I mean, I guess
fast.
I could run. Maybe I don't know how that would work out, but never
Technically,
know
I
how
can
it works out.
probably jump, but I don't know.
Playing basketball with my son yet, like earlier this summer, and he was like he juked, and my brain was like, "Don't do it." Like, just let him by. I was like, all right, he's going by. Yeah. I was like, nope, nope, nope. Don't do it. I was like, all right, I got to do it. God was like, hey, man,
That's funny.
I keep you upright. Like, yeah, you're right. You're right. So, well, anyway, thanks for hanging out. Made the
All
podcast
right,
better.
thanks.
Done a few of these where it's usually 45 minutes long because I run out of stuff to talk about. Maybe we'll get some other people on here. I should reach out to Sean again and maybe Gary. So I sent Rob the link. Maybe he'll jump on here one time again. And we get, I think you can have 4 to 6 people on StreamYard now. Restream it was 6 flat out. Uh, I have to check again. StreamYard used to be just 2, I think, way when it started. And
Oh yeah.
he opened it back up because like people are like, come on, man. So it is free. So what are you gonna do? It does
All right.
probably use a lot of my hours too. It's limited hours as well, which is weird
That's crazy.
per month. But thank you guys for all these subs and the likes. Do appreciate it. Broke 30, which is really awesome for me. So that's cool to see. Check out RTF on Twitch and his YouTube, Rising Frequency. And got some videos coming out soon. Check them out.
Yep.
All right, man. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend.
Yep. Bye.